Hello and welcome. My name is Todd, and I will be the DM for this adventure. Now I'll let the players introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Darren, and I will be playing Seldra, the artificer of the drow.
Hi, my name is Steven. I'll be playing Karis, the druid that wants to be a hero.
Hello, I'm Brittany. I will be playing Laurel, who is probably having an existential meltdown right now.
Hello, my name is Becca, and I play Mavari, and we both hate it here.
What up? I'm Miranda. I play Niskita, the tiefling rogue warlock. I have no idea what's going on.
And today, we're going to take a little quiz. This is what I like to call a redemption quiz. Redemption, if I can pronunciate. This is a quiz for everybody to see if they are in fact a dungeon master. Becca and Steven have never officially DM'd, but they're the only ones who get leniency. Darren, Brittany, Miranda, get your shit together.
No.
I never do.
I know. So we're gonna start with Darren. I actually assume Steven's gonna get the most right answers, just because it's Steven.
What about the most left answers?
Well, I think the second correct answers, second most correct answers will be Becca, just because of sheer luck. So that's what I'm guessing. Darren,
What up?
let's start with you. Oh, well, and that's how it starts. Let's first start with material belongings. To be a dungeon master, you need some polyhedral dice, a way to take notes, and the rulebooks. According to the official rules, a dungeon master needs the player's handbook, the dungeon master's guide, and which third book? The options are a campaign setting, map folio, rules compendium, or monster manual.
Monster manual.
That seems like it's the right answer. And I will tell you the right answer in 40 minutes when we finish. I'm kidding. Second question, Steven. You could start your campaign with a purchased adventure module, but you would prefer to rather create your own so you can better tailor it to your player's characteristics. Which of these components is the least necessary for a good introductory adventure for a new party? A dungeon map, combat encounters, non-player characters, or puzzles and clues?
So what's the least important?
Yes.
I would say a dungeon map.
Agreed. Brittany,
Yeah?
you are preparing a single opponent combat encounter for a party of 4 third-level characters. You wish for this encounter to be a major plot point for your adventure, with a sizable reward. Which challenge rating should the monster you use in designing this combat have? A 3, an 11 to 14, a 1 or a 2, or a 4 to 6?
It's a single opponent combat encounter for a party of 4 third level characters.
Yes.
Ignoring the fact that the CR rating system is bullshit.
It kind of is. Can you say those answers again?
3, 11 to 14, 1 or 2, or 4 to 6. Something to remember throughout all of playing this fucking game is it's all adjustable. It is whatever you want it to be. That's why it's the best game.
4 to 6.
Also, I agree, and I think that's the right answer. All right. Becca, are you ready to guess the right answer? All right, that's a yes. You have now completed your adventure and you are ready for your first session as Dungeon Master. Your players arrive and give you their character sheets for cross-checking, except for one player who did not bring a character. What would be your best course of action now? Give the player a character you created for this session only. Have the player create a character before you start. Give the player a character you created. He is stuck with it for the campaign. Or exclude the player from this game until he has a character ready. Ooh, I know which one I want.
I would pick have the player create a character before you start to play. Because, like, what if they struggled and they needed help?
They should have fucking said something. I'm sorry. That's probably correct. Friendliness and helpfulness is the way to go. See how that works? I'll just delete the part where I was an ass.
Should I hit delete it?
Miranda, a few
Yeah.
adventures into the campaign, you have included a creature several levels above what the characters can manage to deter them from a specific path. In the middle of an intricate storyline involving careful diplomacy, the characters foolishly decide to attack and try to kill it, which is bound to epically fail. I agree. What would be a good way to resolve such a situation for the first time in the campaign? Mind you, one option: find some way and reason to weaken the creature or provide the characters with an unexpected advantage, or resolve the combat, then return to an earlier point in the game by declaring the situation a nightmare or illusion, or let everyone die and create new characters to continue with. And last but not least, let everyone die. The campaign is over.
So I've had this happen to me in my campaign.
I bet you let them die, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, let them die and create new characters to continue with. We had a whole other storyline happening, so their characters got resurrected.
So, create new characters.
Yeah, create new characters.
All right. I like it. It's in y'all's future. I fucking know that shit. All right, Darren, we're back up to you.
We have. I mean, we are.
Yes. Having learned from their last mishaps. Oh, hey, y'all might want to take notes.
They haven't.
Having learned from their last mishaps, the player characters do some careful and time-consuming research before venturing into the lair of a red dragon. They stock up on fire resistance and healing items, making the dragon an easy opponent. What should you modify about this encounter to cope with the situation? The options are: render their equipment ineffective, reduce experience and treasure, nothing at all, use a stronger version of the opponent.
The dragon, the opponent, watch it. I would say nothing. If they prepared for it, then they deserve to win. It's not that knowing the issue, like they're like, okay, this is the bet. Like last time we got our asses beat by this thing, so let's stock up on stuff to make that not happen so bad.
I agree. Steven? 3 hours before the session, one player calls in sick, depriving the party of its only healer. You are in the middle of a storyline involving heavy combat, and the reduced party would have almost no chance of reaching their goal, which would not be a good way to deal with the situation. Play the characters yourself, making sure you do not cause severe changes. Provide a non-player character and a reason for the healer to be away. Or, let one of the players play 2 characters for the session, her own and the healer, or continue without the character regardless of consequences.
I would say do the NPC.
Do the NPC?
Yep.
Sounds like a song. Do the NPC. Alright. Brittany, are you ready?
Yep.
Mistakes can happen. Let's just sit there for a second. You have handed out a magical item to a character that is far too strong for the current party balance. It has already been used several times to overcome carefully planned encounters. How do you ideally rectify the situation? It may not always be possible. You could take the item from the character via thievery or blackmail, or adjust the encounters so they will be a challenge even with the item, or admit your mistake and retroactively modify the item's power between sessions, or give the party a chance to save the day in a way that will expend the item. I like that one.
I feel it all depends on what type of item that you give, but I've done this before. Mainly in the Pathfinder campaigns, because it was my first time, like, being a DM, and and it turned into an arms race. But with the wisdom that I have now, I'm debating between like the 2 middle ones, adjusting the encounters or admitting my mistake, because I've done both.
Never admit a mistake. Rule number 1.
What did you? I know sometimes, like it already says, like, it may not always be possible. But if I could, I would rather just adjust the encounters. But if I can't, I would just be honest with that person. So for right now, we'll say adjust the encounters, ideally.
Alrighty, that sounds like a good idea. Becca?
Yeah.
Now, as a seasoned DM, I need you to answer this. As your game develops over weeks and months, it becomes apparent that there is tension in your group. 3 of the 4 players prefer serious, combat-oriented play, while the 4th, playing a bard, wants more character interaction and humor. Everyone, however, agrees that they still want to continue playing together. How do you best adapt the game? Should you ensure that every session has combat, tension, dialogue, and humor with neither too long at a time? Or decide yourself what style you like best and then stick with that line? Or have a majority vote of the style of play to be pursued? Or have mostly split sessions where you can exclusively concentrate on one style?
I think the first answer would be the hardest, to ensure every session has combat, tension, dialogue, and humor with neither too long at a time. I think that would be the hardest to do, but also, like, the more right answer.
So you're saying the answer depends on the skill level?
No, I'm just saying that you would have to put in a lot more work, but
So is that your answer?
yeah. Well, I had this issue as a player in another campaign where I was trying. My character I built was much more serious than the rest of the characters, and I tried convincing the game master to let me change so that I could make more of a chaotic character. He's like, "No, your character's fine. I'm no longer in that game." So that just tells you.
So they voted you off the island.
No, I voted myself off the island. So
That's fair. Miranda,
Yo.
a 5th player has joined your group and the first sessions went well. However, after a while, things go downhill. The new player starts taking off their clothes, drinking, and doing all kinds of weird stuff at the table. I'm kidding.
Oh no.
The new player.
That's
I just
Tuesday.
wanted to see if you're reading along.
No,
That's
I
Tuesday.
totally was. I was like, oh no, he's going off script.
The new player is hogging the spotlight, acting out of turn, and refusing to go with any idea that was not his. His character has recently stolen equipment from 2 other party members as well,
My God.
without an in-character motivation. What should your first step in resolving this crisis? Since the player knows best anyway, hand over the dungeon master role to him. Firmly tell the player in front of the entire group to change his behavior. Take the player aside, explain how he is hurting the game, and ask him to play more cooperatively. Or, politely but clearly tell the player that he is no longer welcome.
Oh boy. This gets me right in the feels. Oh no.
Need to ever get
So take the player aside, explain how he is hurting the game and asking him to play more cooperatively, and then later, if there's no results, then ask him to leave. But that's the first step, is take the player aside.
I do like how you skipped the politely but clearly part. You're like, no, fuck polite. You've already warned him.
Yeah.
All right, let's have some fun. Darren, you got it right. Monster Manual. Brittany, you got it right. A dungeon map. I'm sorry, that was Steven. Steven got it right. Dungeon map. Brittany, you got it right. 426 CR. Who was after that? Was that Becca?
yeah.
Becca, you disappoint me. You missed it.
Ow.
You have now completed your adventure. Ready for your first session as Dungeon Master. Your players arrive and give you their character sheets for cross-referencing, blah, blah, blah. Your answer was, have the player create a character before you start playing. No, fuck that person. The correct answer was, give the player a character you created for this session only. I agree. Well, actually, I would just be like, come back later.
I mean, I would like if it was the beginning. If it was the beginning of the campaign and I knew it was going to be a long form, I would say you can sit it. I'm not going to make you go home. You can sit in and listen if you want to, as long as you're quiet and respectful. Because generally, I always assume that my players are on the on the up and up, and if they haven't, they've stayed in contact with me. But then again, I annoy my players into making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to. So
Yeah, everybody's gonna be different.
yeah.
Speaking of different, Miranda,
Hey, Nick.
Ah,
you
Tell me.
lost.
I know. I kind of figured.
A few adventures into the campaign, you have included creatures several levels above the characters. Blah blah blah. What would be a good way to resolve this situation? You put let everyone die and create new characters. Turns
I know.
out that's not right.
No, that's
You're
what I would
supposed
do.
to find some way and reason to weaken the creature or provide the characters with an unexpected advantage. I support the quiz. However, I disagree.
I don't support that one only because you've warned them that this isn't something they should fight, and then they choose to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And
I've
then you
done
weaken it so that they can win.
No,
Didn't-
I've done it before. I had a player in my campaign that they were supposed to be doing a stealth mission. That player decided to tank the stealth mission, I dare say almost on purpose, which awoke the person that they were not supposed to fight. They were doing very well on their stealth mission, mind you. But this one player decided that, like, oh, well,
Stealth
it's not
missions
gonna
always fail, so let me just skip to the part where it fails.
exactly. So, like, so then they do it, and it wakes the person that they're not supposed to fight. And so, okay, I'm like, well, great. Now I have this person that they're not supposed to fight. What do I do? Unfortunately, a player does die. Unfortunately, a player does die, but at the same time, I'm like, well, okay, what is this character like? I know that he is also reasonable. So instead of just killing them, he's going to ask them to surrender.
To be fair, I don't feel like that.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't think that's the same thing because you didn't give us an advantage or weaken him. You just gave him a different. You just gave him a different motivation than kill everybody.
But it wasn't. But it wasn't just. I mean, I could have just stone cold murdered every last one of you. But I decided to try to find a creative way to save this that wasn't going to end at a TPK.
Dang.
Yay!
You've let me down and gotten both your answers right.
I let you down by knowing what I'm doing.
Yes. Brittany, however, thank you. Your answer was, what was it? A session, one player calls in sick, depriving the party of its only healer, which would not be a good deal with the situation. You provide a non-player character a reason for the healer to be away. The correct answer was continue without the character, regardless of consequences. Ooh.
Steven.
That's a bad.
Yeah, to me, I'm kind of like, what?
That's a bad way to do it.
I feel like
I
That was
have
your
to. I don't know. I might delete this, but I agree with Brittany.
That's Steven. I didn't answer that question.
What?
I
Oh,
didn't
that's
answer that
right.
question.
Steven's after. We need to switch out. I keep thinking Brittany's after Darren. Well, Steven, you're supposed to be the smart one. What the fuck?
What was the question?
Healer's dead. What do you want to do?
I would play the NPC.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that. There's too many already.
I'll just make him a heal bot. That's all there is to it.
I heal for 1d6 plus 3.
Brittany, good news. How do you ideally rectify this situation of character balance?
Huh.
The correct answer was give the player a chance to save the day in a way that will expend the item. I like that one, actually. I agree with the quiz for once.
Wait, what? You wouldn't nerf it?
No. Nothing hurts a player's feelings more than being like, hey, here's this. Ooh. Or not. Which, I mean, there's ways to do it. That makes sense. And the players don't even notice.
Like I said, I think that one's a little bit of like, opinionated, because I think like all could work. It just kind of depends on what the magic item is in the situation.
And it depends on who the player is, because I feel like sometimes if they have an overpowered player, they're going to be, oh, look at me, I'm saving the day, neener.
Ugh,
yeah. Well, because my first ever campaign, I did have an overpowered, I forget if it was a weapon or something, but basically my character at the time was a paladin. He was able to charge in and basically take everything, and while everyone else was catching up, take the enemy down to half health.
Oof.
And so the DM had me knock down the damage die from like a D8 to a D6. And from a D6 to a D4 because I don't know why.
That didn't do much. So, good news. Becca, Miranda, you both got yours right.
Hey.
You guys got 6 out of 10 correct.
Yay!
The average score for this quiz is 8 out of 10.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see here. Nobody got 10 out of 10 recently. Well, you know what? Ooh, this one says tough. We're gonna do that one next.
Yeah, let's go.
You
You
dive
have
in the
failed
deep
me.
end, you learn to swim.
With your
All
fail.
right. How do you favorites this shit? Star. All right. Come back
Control
to you next
D.
week. What about the D?
Control D. That's the bookmark hotkey for I think all browsers. I haven't tried Edge though.
Oh, let's find out. I'm gonna put on Pornhub.
It's a message coming.
Control E. Oh, hey, that is it.
Control D's no. Sorry.
There it is.
I did not mean that as a gotta, but thank you, Darren.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, now we have the next quiz. We're gonna get one of these. I can feel it.
No.
The monster one we're gonna get. No? Alright.
No.
I'll see you in a minute.
Maybe.
My name is Becca, and you're listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast. Empty. It was all I felt while staring at my brother Agmanos's portrait. I thought I would have felt something to his death, and yet I did not care. Agmanos was always indifferent towards me. We rarely spoke, if ever. I never thought he would die the way he did, cut down on the battlefield. He was our father's favorite, the eldest of us all, the one who could do no wrong. I forced myself to move away from the portrait, sluggish as I walked down the hallway. My body felt so heavy, aches and pains that stretched all over. I walked through the halls barefoot and only in a simple nightgown. I do not know why, but I craved the moon on my skin. With everything feeling so empty, I desired only this. Home felt different. The sorrow was everywhere. Father was on a warpath. We were punished for the smallest of things. My older siblings were smart. They got out of the castle and away from his gaze. But I was trapped here. He started dictating every moment of my day. The only time I escaped from him was at night, roaming the halls in a ghost-like state. I walked up the stairs towards the tower and dragged my feet up those stairs, higher and higher until I reached the top. I pushed the door open and felt the cool night air hit my face. It was always refreshing to see the sky. It was a beautiful vermilion with dark clouds painted against it. It was unfortunate for the clouds because they covered the moon, my goal. It did not stop me from enjoying the night air, not being trapped under the stone of the castle. Instead, I walked above it, graced my fingers atop the stone as I moved, the coolness beneath them.
Lady Mavari?
I froze. I did not expect to hear anyone else up here. I turned to find a guard who had begun to approach me. He was an older half-orc, with graying hair and a battle-hardened face.
It is really late, my lady. You should go back inside.
Oh, it is late. But I'm not quite ready to go back in. Just a few more minutes, please. I smiled at him, the way I had watched my sister smile to get those to do as she pleased.
Fine. I'll make my rounds, but you better be gone before I get back. I would have to report to your father about this.
He bowed before continuing his rounds. Once he was out of sight, I climbed up to the side of the wall and put my arms out. The wind was stronger than I had thought. My hair was blown madly by the wind, my eyes squinted against it, staring over the dark lake below. Strong waves slammed against the wall at the bottom, the wind stirring them. If I would just step off, all of this would be over. No pain, no more punishment, no more nothing. Akmanos was at peace. He did not have to suffer anymore. Why should I? All I had to do was move forward. Just one step.
Lady Mavari!
The guard shouted from the distance, but it was too late. I took the step.
No!
I thought I would have felt more peaceful, but it wasn't. The wind beat against my body as I felt like tiny needles stabbed my skin repeatedly. But the worst part was when I hit the water. It knocked all the wind out of my lungs. I had to fight. I had to resist the urge to fight, to try to live, because I wanted nothing but peace. I would soon have it at the bottom of this lake. My eyes began to flutter open. Everything was blurry. I struggled to breathe, to gain my senses. Where was I? I frantically looked around the room as I tried to get a sense of where I was. It was familiar. The furniture and the drapes looked like my room. I was in my room. I could feel his glare on me. I knew he was there. I took all the strength I had to turn and look at him. I met his glare. There was nothing but hatred. I had never seen my father so mad. I felt tears running down my face as he leaned down and whispered in my ear.
You wish to die so badly? Then you will live. So, we are back at it again. Now, last time, you guys were playing this little game that we play called D&D. We had a couple of problems. Niskita, oh, the poor gal.
How dare you?
I don't know what she ate, but it affected her in
How dare you?
a sick way. It was so bad.
I hate everyone here.
The world around her was punished by the putrid smells that escaped her body.
Ew.
Yeah.
Why'd you say
Lord.
it like that?
I'm on synonym.com. I hope you're ready for this. I don't know if that's a real website. I don't think it is. No, I gotta find out. Anyways, so you guys were downstairs. You beat up some demons. Had a few problems, but overcame it all. Every demon was killed, including the one that Mavari had befriended. And she had given him the only gift he had ever seen. He had lived 9 lives before, or some shit like that. I did not write down. So he had lived several lives before. Don't really know how demons work, but some of them have mentioned how it worked. That they would be reborn, but because of where they are now, they are just dead. So none of these demons will be reborn as they used to be. So Henry, with his new gift that he had never had before, is actually dead. Betrayed by someone who pretended to care. So sad. But we move on.
Ain't that just love?
You guys You guys found some awesome shit. You found some armor that you can doff as an action. That's super useful. You found a staff that you can levitate stuff up to a pound shortly above it. You found something else. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was actually useful. Oh, the horn of alarm, where you blow it at somebody and they're the only ones who can hear it, which is actually pretty fucking awesome. So that's great. And it regains charges every day. So don't get mistaken with it. It is eternally useful. You got some money, but not much. And y'all went up, talked to everybody, made friends with everybody. There was a few things that went differently than normal. So Karis somehow ended up a hero to people, and I don't want it to seem rude by saying it that way. But Karis, the blue dragonborn, amongst humans who had never seen creatures like many of you before, he became a hero to them. It's a little strange, but it's one step closer to y'all just getting attacked on sight as it has been in the past. So this could be good news. A small group of people will tell a larger group of people, and word will eventually spread of the good you guys are doing, so that it will not be just Laurel who doesn't get attacked on sight. You guys were overlooking this clip as we ended, but since Niskita wasn't there, I do want to rewind a little bit, because Niskita has been having some problems.
What else is
Niskita,
Dietary.
new?
so Niskita is having nightmares, flashes of somebody in her dreams. She can't see them clearly, only pieces at a time. But every time she sees him, it's like he's sitting in the dark. He has a hood up, and he's very long, and he seems to be 6 feet tall, maybe 12 feet tall, maybe 20 feet tall. He seems to range tall, dark, black robes. And then she just hears this echoing whisper of like, "You will not escape." And then every now and then, in the dark, when she starts to see a reflection, even in her dreams, it looks a little bit like him. It looks a little bit like what people have described as maybe the Grim Reaper. Except for he has 2 curved short swords instead of a scythe. And he has actual armor on his shoulders and his head behind the hood. But otherwise, that's about what she relates him to. And as you guys are staying at the top of this mountain, you can oversee, like I said last time, there is the land below. You could see water, like a large body of water to the east or right as you're looking down. Out in front of you, there is a large landscape. You can see kind of like deserted areas with some grass, along with looks like a river off in the distance, very far distance. And then to the west or left, as you're looking out from this mountain, you can see more mountains, like a curved mountainside that kind of goes east and then curves to the north, where it seems to end into some woods. And you guys didn't actually ask for directions to this town, so you just know it's north. But pretty much directly north, you can see woods. So, I mean, they were archers. Surely it's in the woods. What would you guys like to do?
We forgot to ask for directions.
So we're in the car, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I do not know where we are going.
So we were gonna go to the Archer village to see to try and help. How far have we gotten?
You're at the top of the mountains. You haven't gone anywhere yet.
Oh,
It is morning, whatever time you want to leave. 7, 8. You stand at the top of the mountains overlooking the land, ready to go off as the others have already left.
like the entire tent village has already left, or is it just the people that came out of the?
Not all of them left. Winifred did not leave.
Okay.
Some of the older hunters, they're not going to leave because they can't survive that journey, probably.
Fair enough. I will, if it is possible, I would like to go ask Winifred or one of the older hunters. Hey, how do you get to this place?
What place?
The village where the archers used to come from. How do you get there?
So I said the name of it once. I want to see how you do.
Hold fast. Let me pull out my notes.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I have it written down, but I think you're asking Darren.
Oh no! If you got this,
Yeah, if you have it written down, then by all means, because I gotta
Okay,
pull
cool.
it up.
It's okay. Now it's hard to say. If something tells me that I didn't spell this right because I spelled it how I thought I heard you say it. It is Arcranenos. Arcranenos.
that is a town, but not the one that they're from.
Oh, really? Then
But 5 points.
okay.
Gryffindor.
Oh,
A
dear.
Sinus.
A sentence.
A Sinus.
Sinus.
A Sinus.
Oh no, I didn't write it down then. So I'm looking through it. I'm like, I
Yeah,
have a lot of notes,
I
but
must
not
have
that
also
one.
missed it.
I have a lot of notes, but not that one. All right, let's see.
Did you write down the name of the town that you're actually going to?
Eudaimonia. Palotry.
There you go. That's it. That's where you're. That's your
where we're
end
headed
goal.
to. Yeah.
All right. So you ask her how to get to Asinus.
I probably spelled it all wrong, but let's go.
It doesn't matter. This town hasn't existed for like 800 years. Who knows? It's gone now. That's Bo Show. All right. So she gives you exact directions. That's not true. She gives you a roundabout. She says go down to the base of the mountain, and then you can head northwest, or however an old woman would say it, who's crazy. She just says head west, and when you get to the line of trees, if you have passed a lake, head west. If you have passed a mountain, head east. She says it will take you roughly. I forgot.
Lake West.
How fucking long it takes to walk somewhere. Traveling. There we go. Should bookmark this fucking page. Oh, so she said it'll take you roughly 2 days to get there. You want to start heading that way? Is there anything you want to do before you head that way?
Let me double check and make sure there's nothing that I need to do that requires me to sit still.
Mm-hmm. Karis, I will say, as you start traveling north, more towards Persis, you start seeing different designs in the sky, especially at dusk when it gets late. Like, somebody knows where you're going, and they're giving you signs of support.
So shooting stars and shit.
Yeah, like shooting stars and shit. No, like, yeah, shooting stars, and then there'll be no signs of life in the sky. Like, it'll just be dark, and then when you look up, like a star will twinkle.
Hey, that happened in our backstory.
It's weird.
What phase of the moon are we sitting at?
Well, it is 7 in the morning, probably. So hard to say.
What was last night? Well, actually, I wasn't paying attention last night.
No.
Oh, you were in a tent last night, so.
Yeah, no, I was in a tent last
Like,
night.
I will navigate by night if need be.
Well, we were about to find out tonight then. All right, cool.
Ah, shoot, before we leave, I will ask Winifred, which direction does the sunrise here?
Ooh.
She looks around, looks behind the tent where, everybody was sleeping and where she cooks. And she kind of like walks to the edge of the tent, points out towards the mountains, and then she turns around, looks towards Katrina's tent across the street, and she goes, "Over that bitch's tent."
That bitch's tent in the easterly direction or the westerly direction?
I don't know what that is, but if you're facing her tent, okay, let's say you're headed towards Asinus, yeah? And then you turn directly to the right, towards that bitch's tent.
Okay.
That's where the sun comes from.
Heading toward the city.
Yes.
Rises in the west. Okay.
No, you turn right.
Oh. Oh yeah,
That's
that is my left. Okay.
Yes, she doesn't know cardinal directions, so I'm trying to roleplay it.
Oh no, you're fine. I turned the wrong direction.
Oh,
I'm sitting in my chair and I turned left and okay, so what? Alright, so the sunrise is in the east.
Yes.
That's in the west.
She puffs out her chest. Any other questions, motherfucker?
Oof, you are aggressive.
I made her the barbarian class. It made sense.
I don't think I have any other questions. Thank you.
I don't read too good, but I cut the shit out of some fucking meat.
I think I got it. Thank you.
I'm gonna miss her when I have to start doing serious NPCs again. All right. So you're ready to go.
Delta's gonna draw a little chart of the sun rising, falling. Like, okay, so this is our little, not really a compass, but it is kind of like a directional guide, we'll call it. And then it's not a map, because a map would have like landmarks on it. All I have is what I have is which direction the sun rises and sets, which from that I can tell which direction north and south are. So, as long as I can tell which direction the sun is rising and setting, I should be able to find us north and south.
Oh, okay.
Here's
That's
hoping
nice.
that doesn't bite me in the butt. Alright, I think we're good though. Thank you, Winifred.
Oh, I stopped listening. It was hurting my head. That's a
It's
lot
fine.
of words.
It's fine.
What's some meat?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, right.
Alright, now we're good.
Safe
Well,
travels.
At least for Celtra, we're good to go.
Anything you guys want to do? Rituals or labors of any kind?
Or if we're still in
Herculean.
town, the answer's no.
All right. So, we will start the journey. We're going to head down the mountain. And what's fun is you guys have made a few different... I'm going to use the word enemies.
As we leave, Karis will do a breath weapon to the sky.
You just hear this cry from an old woman. Ah!
It was flavor.
It was a crackling, thunderous cry to the heavens. All right. So,
Sky
as
took
you go
8
down,
lightning damage.
What?
The sky took 8 lightning damage. All 30 feet of it.
Awesome.
Oof. This guy falls out of the sky.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You shot Atlas down. We're
Gun.
Alright, I'm sorry.
That's not how the story goes. What the hell? Don't make me cry. Okay. So you guys start heading down there. Now it's not. You got a cart. It has good CR, which was based on that rolling, so it's not gonna have any problems going down this mountain. So that takes away part of the problems you might have here. A lot of it's automatic. Is everybody riding in the cart, or does anybody want to? I want to use the word risk not running in the cart, and I say risk because we had a whole episode about going up a mountain.
Staying in the car.
Yeah,
No.
no. We'll
Not
ride
again.
in the cart. Seltra will start doing some inventory distribution. That lockbox that we have in there, he's gonna start putting some of that money in it, so that he's not weighing down his bag of holding with money.
So, Mavari does not want to walk outside the car.
No, she's gonna be in the cart.
Oh man, but that was so much fun.
No, not again.
Yeah.
I almost died.
Yeah, that was so sad. I almost used the word funny, and it would have been true, but I would have been like, whoops. So, but it's okay. I'm really good at backpedaling. It's a skill. I'm trying to fucking find something online, and I have been this whole time, and I'm stalling. It's not working. The fuck, monkey? Did it go away? So as you guys, found it. So, as you guys go down this mountain, you might run into a couple of problems, but we're gonna base that on rolls. Sleeping for 8, traveling for the rest. Yeah, it's still 16. We'll divide mostly by 5. So the first 5 hours 15 minutes, because it doesn't divide out evenly. Who would like to roll a percentile to see if shit happens?
Ooh, I'll roll.
All right, you are on a mountainside, which means you face some creatures, maybe, and possibly, but there will be more of the monstrous kind than the demon kind, most likely, because the demons have already rolled through. So, if you're rolling for this, let's see, under 20% says some shit's gonna happen.
Well, I have news for you. It's a 10.
Is it really?
Indeed.
Alrighty.
That Seltra just scooping handfuls of coins out of his bag and putting them inside of the lockbox that we have inside of the car.
Do you know how much we have?
Like me personally?
Yes.
Oh, and Seltra will like look through and start counting. Like you just see him like gesturing towards the cart or like towards the lockbox and like looking through the bag. We have. Hold on, let me actually pull it up because it does have it in like totals. 20,620 gold coins, 2,240 platinum coins, 4,000 silver coins, and 500 copper coins.
That is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Do you do
That's
you know how
half
much
of
you're
it.
separating out into what, or are you just gonna dump all of it into the bin?
I don't think it'll all fit in the bin. So I left about a. Whoops, hold on. Yeah, 1120. I have to make sure because since I can't just like move it from one to the other, I have to actually like go through and delete what I have moved. I kept 1,000 platinum in the bag and 10,000 gold in the bag, and then the rest of it is inside of this box. And he'll close the box and then put the little lock on it.
Okay. That's nice. Is it supposed to be used for something specific?
What, the money in here? No, it's supposed to be used so I don't have it weighing down my bag. I have a lot of shit in here.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
I mean, you guys are more than welcome to take from this box. It's for everybody. I mean, if you guys want to take little scoops of it and carry it around with you, that's all good too. But we're just keeping it in here so that I can fit more things in this bag.
Well, maybe we'll wait until we come across a place with more merchants.
That's fair. I'm probably gonna start. And he'll like take I don't know. He has a couple of. I got a suit of armor in here. I have another suit of armor in here. I have a third suit of armor in here.
Jesus.
They're all different sizes though. The cast off leather armor and the what's it called? I have a plate, half plate, and a cast off suit and the cast off leather armor. The staff, like a couple of the staffs are just sitting up against the wall in the cart. Like, we have a lot of stuff.
We do.
But yeah, no, Celtra is just like, no, we just gotta keep, or at least try to keep the light. I mean, it can fit a lot of stuff in here, but if I overstuff it, it's a possibility it could tear, and nobody wants that.
No, we don't want that.
Who played Karis last week?
You mean
I don't know.
Razmi?
Yeah, sorry.
I played
Rasmus.
Karis last week. And the
I
week
was moving
before.
Karis, so
I think it was my turn, and I didn't get an opportunity to
Oh,
use
alright.
Razmi.
So yeah, if you want to take control over this week. So as you guys are coming around this mountain, you hear in front of you some weird sounds. It sounds like grunts. And they sound very deep. And it sounds like they're trying to pick something up. And then ahead of you, you see two rather large and fat creatures. They stand about 8.5 feet tall, somewhere in there. They weigh how much, but their bellies overhang by quite a large margin. You can assume that they eat rather well. And the biggest pickle of it all is that they both have one eye.
I'd
So
say the biggest pickle of them all is in their stomach.
Yeah.
so as you see these two creatures, and it looks like they have just large blocks of wood on their back, like maybe a tree trunk or something that they just fucking broke off. They don't seem to have noticed you yet. What would you like to do?
I don't know if we can sneak by them inside of this large bear-like contraption.
I sincerely doubt that we could sneak by them in this large bear-like contraption.
I do not
Okay.
think we should try to sneak by in this abomination, but I do not think we should engage in combat with every individual we see.
I
Should it be
agree.
helped?
Let's
don't know.
do this. Let's
Do you,
go.
do you think they could be
quiet.
reasoned with? Maybe.
I say we proceed and see what happens.
So, how do you get this cart to stop? I mean, let me start there. Like, do you have to yell "stop"? Because that'll make you made. Like, how do you stop it on the go?
I will have LFD, Randall through LFD go in front of it and stop. Like,
Okay, so
LFD's lens will flash like 3 red lights and it'll stop.
all right. So LFD goes in front of the cart and stops it where you guys are. Alrighty. Now,
Okay.
what would you like to do as you look at these creatures? The cart stopped, but they're not that far away from you. They're probably about 55 feet. They're around a slight corner as you go down this mountain. Ignore the trees and bushes. It's a bare mountain.
Should we try and have it sneak across? Or do we want to go out and engage them in conversation?
Proceed as normal, and if they engage us in conversation, we engage with them.
Are we even sure that these things are capable of conversation?
I mean, that's why I'm asking, because, I mean, we don't want to just get out and get beat up.
Yeah, they look humanoid. They could possibly be reasoned with, maybe.
That's not always a guarantee, though.
No, but I've never seen anything like it. So, have you?
Can we not mask the cart?
How?
Like, hide it? Out any way? Does
I don't have anything that'll let me do that.
neither do I. Looks
I
at Niskita and Karst, hoping that maybe they have something.
I have to touch a living thing.
I also do not think this counts as a creature.
Wait,
It don't.
I feel that maybe Karis has the best plan. I mean, if they can be reasoned with and they want to talk, then we can talk. But I mean, let's just there is no way for us to stealthily Look at
I
it.
will command it. So, LFD will flash 3 yellow lights, and it will start moving at half speed.
Just real casual.
So this large, not quite.
Oh, it's not quiet whatsoever. It's huge.
No, this like large, heavy machine starts moving over the mountain pass. Just casually going with this mechanical creature out in front of it. Okay. So as you guys start going, and I look for the token I used once for the cart. So the cart slowly moves around, and as it gets to about here, you actually, and you guys can see through the window, but are you looking through the window stealthily, or are you just kind of like, hey?
Yeah, I will look through it stealthily to try and see, like, are they paying attention to us? We're moving slowly.
Okay.
I
Maybe
will.
Everybody roll stealth check.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay.
Oh shoot,
Well,
I forgot to tell you.
Because this is like an overall, is everybody being quiet, or is Carlos sitting there like playing Go Fish? Who knows?
Sure, stop it!
I got 12, so that's probably what's happening.
Yep. Actually, 12's not that bad.
No, Becca.
Oh God.
Mabari.
Oh no.
So what did Mavari get?
Wait.
Wait.
No, that's saving throws. Never mind.
Oh, Telstra got a
Oh.
natural 20.
What did Mavari get?
A 5.
5. Oh, lovely. Celtra got a what total?
Natural 20, 24.
24. I thought your stealth was higher than that. All right.
I only have, I'm not proficient in it.
Niskita, I don't want to know yours yet.
Okay.
Laurel?
13.
I'm sorry, what?
13.
13. Oh.
You're trying to sound less disappointed.
I know.
That's like a really unlucky number. Like, God. All right, Niskita, bring it home.
22.
Yeah. What did you roll to share curiosity?
I rolled a 12.
Yeah. See, that's weird. All right. So, combined, on average, y'all guys, that's weird, got a 15.
fine.
So, that's not bad. These guys, not too bright. So, as this thing is creaking by, Celtra can actually see them stop. And it looks like they have a boar or some kind of animal, and they're holding it by the legs. One's got its front, one's got its back. And they just stop and they stare at it, and they kind of snip their. What the? I don't know. I don't know either. I thought it smell. Oh. And one of them kind of walks a couple of steps closer. Who you? And he just stares at it. The other one holds like the dead, half of the dead animal, just kind of staring after his friend. And just, the cart just keeps going.
Just to be, it asked who we were. Just to be clear.
Yeah, well, it looked at the boar, the mechanical boar, and said, "Who you?"
So we actually understand it. They're speaking common.
Yeah, they're trying.
Okay.
So the other one kind of comes up behind his friend. He says, "Why you smell of not animal? Stop!"
Because it's a machine, sir.
As you see, he picks up a rock. He goes, "We know you stop." Roll initiative, please.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, we all saw it coming.
we did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're just kind of like, maybe if we just don't say anything.
Holy shit. I want you to know that
no.
I find this hilarious. They are as dexterous as an elephant. However,
oh my god.
I got natural 20 on one of them and an 18 on the other. It's actually pretty funny to me.
Oh no.
All right, so Celtra, initiative, please.
Where'd I go? 11.
11. Niskita, initiative, please.
I like the number 22.
Mavari,
14.
14. Razmi,
Oh shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. I can do this. I promise. I swear.
I believe you.
I swear
I
I'm
can
not a
do this.
loon.
Oh, goodness gracious. 22.
22. Alrighty. Harris.
I got a 10.
Okay. Laurel.
I don't know, guys. May not be my session tonight. Today it's a 13 again.
A 13. It's higher than your last initiative. That thing's
Yeah.
at 6. So, although really unlucky number, you gotta stop that. All right. So while they got a natural 20, they have +0 to their dex. So Naskita, you hear him get angry. You hear him aggressively say stop as he picks up a rock. What do you want to do? They do not know you guys are back there. That
Okay.
you know of.
Fantastic. I'm gonna shoot at his eyeball with a crossbow.
All right. You have advantage on the attack because he doesn't know you're there, so you are essentially hidden.
26.
A 26 will hit his naked eye.
To clarify, I would get sneak attack on that as well. Oh shit, my coffee.
Oh.
Don't
Okay,
mind
so
me.
you take on that coffee.
Yep, I do. Okay, so 5 piercing and then 7 sneak attack.
5 piercing, 7 sneak attack. That is not bad, young lady.
And but wait, there's more. I'm gonna use the Wails of the Grave to have ringing whispers in the other guy's ear. So the other one will take 4.
All right. So the other guy takes 4, and he just kind of like puts his hand up to his head.
I got that brain hurty juice.
I guess bonus action hide, even though I'm still kind of hiding.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, go ahead, because he knows you're there. So if you don't hide, he's gonna see you. Take a shot. If you do
20
hide,
22 again.
he does not see you. He just kind of looks through the window and he's like, "It's empty."
That was my turn. That was actually pretty solid.
All right. So, at the end of your turn, Razmi, what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we're all attacking these gentlemen. Yes, these gentlemen. So then let's. Ooh, I get to do it this time. I would like to use. I would like to cast Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
I've never done this before.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I know, right? Ooh, a 20.
A 20 will hit, yes, ma'am.
Yay!
Which one are you hitting? The one more towards the cart, or the one a little bit behind his friend who picked up the rock?
The one more towards the cart.
Okay.
So let me see. Okay, so that's 2d. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so that is 12 fire damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then let's see. I think that's kind of it.
Word.
Yeah, that's it. That's
okay. So after that, the guy who's been shot, the guy who's been burned, he looks at the cart itself. No, you don't spit fire on me. And he swings at the cart. Oh yeah. He's gonna swing twice as he draws this large piece of wood from his back. Let's see, 18 to hit, 14 to hit. Go back to the little cart. Its AC is 20.
Okay, yeah, I haven't pulled up.
So it actually doesn't do any damage to the cart. It just kind of like dings off of it and it blows glance as it swings at the cart. But it is a hardy cart that was made rather well.
With love.
Yes, with the little TLC. So after that, did anybody go above the other one? No. Okay. So after that, the other one who had the rock in his hand is looking and he's like, beat the bugs. And
No.
he throws the rock With a 14 to hit. So he draws his wood.
No.
No.
And he also runs up to the cart. Why aren't you in the square? There you go. All right. And
We're in the morning, right?
yeah, it's still morning time. It's before noon. So
Does he
roughly
take this
morning.
specific wood out in the morning?
Stop it.
Stop it.
Well, because it's morning, it has what is it? Yeah, it has reach right now.
No.
No.
I love all of this.
Delicious.
No.
That-
What?
That is a 21 to hit.
No.
That is 21 points of bludgeoning damage to the cart. I can't remember if it's
Drop.
resistant.
I'm gonna check. Hold on. I don't think it is. Nope, it is
No.
not.
All right. So it has a huge chunk of hit points. So it did some damage, but it would take way more than that to hurt this thing.
You hear Seltzer scream. Drop to his knees, holding his heart.
After that, Mavari, it's your turn.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I can see both of them, correct? Right outside the cart.
You could see clearly now the rain is gone.
I'm gonna take that as a yes, and I'm going to cast Bane on both of them.
Oh no.
Could you make a charisma saving throw for both of them?
Look, their only good saving throw is strength.
Mm-hmm.
Charisma, you say? That's a 19 and a
Damn.
7.
Well,
Oh.
one of them fails, but the other one passed.
He looks back at his friend. You ugly.
You ugly.
Your mom. We're brothers. Oh. All right. So one is baned. Number 2 is baned. Number 1 thinks he's ugly. Alrighty. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Laurel, inside the cart, not too strong. Outside the cart, you bash things. What do you want to do?
I hear the attack of the cart, and I'm like, no. I hop out.
Yes.
I'm like, stop that right now.
Alright,
Doop.
so
Yeah. I got my token. She's there. And then I'm going to. We're all attacking. It's fine. I'm gonna rush. At number 2
Hit him with that bloopty.
and stabby stab.
he just looks down at you. Hey, it's a person.
Yes, I am. Stop attacking the cart.
He just looks confused.
I mean, that's fair. She's just as confused as he is. She's never seen a cyclops before. There we go. 26 to hit.
A 26 will definitely hit, yeah.
That was almost a natural 20. All right then. So then that's. Oh. Curious question, DM.
Yeah.
Does the radiant damage that my sword does that only count for like fiends, or is that just in general?
In general.
Okay, all right.
Everybody's doing.
Sorry, buddies. That's a 16. That's 16 slashing damage,
16. Ow!
and
You
then
cut into his gut. He yells out in pain. Oh.
that's a 17 for my second attack.
That'll hit.
Oops. Not like that. It won't. Come on, Brittany, you can do this.
Knock yourself through it. Come on now. you can
Yeah,
do
I
this.
really do. I'm just like, come on, you can do it. Got a smooth brain going. Another 14 damage.
14 damage. Holy
Mhm.
shit. Alright.
Exactly. And I am going to tell them, back away, leave now, and we'll spare your lives.
The one who you haven't hit just kind
Mhm.
of looks around his friend and goes, Why? Who you?
Oh. Well, my name is Laurel. This is our cart. Stop attacking it.
Alright. Well, I don't want to have a full blown conversation.
Yeah, no, I know.
Alright. Saltra, it's your turn. You heard that. What would you like to do?
I will also exit the cart since I can't really do much from within, and be like, and hold like Seltzer will uncurl the chain from around his wrist, activate the shield. I will hold my action to attack them if they don't stop attacking the cart, but I will say, yes, please stop attacking the cart. We'd rather not have to hurt you. Even though we already did. Sorry, please stop attacking the cart.
So I will say, if you do that, then you lose the bonus action attack and you lose your reaction, and all you do is your main attack. So are you sure?
Hold fast. Yeah, I'll just do that. I will have LFD kind of wander over here, next to me, and I will hold my action.
Alrighty. Karis, the Dragonborn Druid. What would you like to do?
I'd like to cast Call Lightning once I can find it on my sheets.
Ooh. I'm sorry, one more time?
Call Lightning.
Okay.
Attack number 2. Dexterity saving? Yeah, dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes, a 14, please.
Oh. That is the one who is baned, so he will roll this and then minus a d4. Oh, that sucks. Is your... Well, I'll just do it. Alright, so that is a 12.
Okay.
I did 1d4 and it goes bloop 4. Well,
Takes 21 points of lightning damage.
Oh, shit me, dude. Okay. And that just kind of, like, how does that look? Can you describe it for us?
So, what was he doing just before this again?
This is the one who had initially walked up to the card, asked the card who it was, and then when it didn't respond, he got aggressive. His friend said, stop. It didn't stop, so he started to swing at it, and that's when we went into initiative. So he swung twice, glanced off of it, didn't actually do any damage.
So he has this large club. He's gonna take the club, swing down on the cart, and as people watch the club hit the cart, it turns to ash.
His club?
Wait, am I killing him right now?
No.
Oh,
You're
I
hurting
thought
him.
I was describing a death scene. Okay.
Oh, no, he has way more hit points than that.
Okay, good, because I would be concerned if a Cyclops had 30, 40 hit points.
Be soft.
Be soft on inside.
Emotional
Very big
damage.
Very big heart.
The skies darken. Laurel's attacks are illuminating just because paladin shit. They don't see Karis, but it's kind of like that scene in Megamind where it's like, oh, you're a villain, all right, just not a super one. And if you hear faintly, you can hear the dun 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 of electric guitars in the background.
Yeah.
The da da dun 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 dun, boom, lightning strike.
All right. That took a weird turn.
My
But it was
next
fun.
character is going to be a bard, just so y'all know.
That it should be as well. That should be. All right. So, it hits him, and he just looks up, and he's like, "Oh shit." Niskita, it is your turn.
No,
It is my turn. Woohoo!
You are hidden inside the cart.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I would like to try to shoot an eyeball again.
Alrighty. You have advantage because he does not know you're there.
That is true. Oh, but that nat 20 though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 27.
27 will hit.
So, okay.
23 plus 8, 31.
Yeah.
All right.
I swear I'm good at math, just not quick math.
Sure, I believe you. 31, 31 points of piercing damage to that son of a bitch. That's close to you guys. That hurts a lot. Where do you think that would hit? Like that much damage? Like straight through the side to the kidney?
No. I straight up said eyeball.
Oh, that's just mean. He's only got fucking one.
Exactly.
All right. So this crossbow bolt flies through his eye, and he just like grabs his eye while keeping one hand on his little club, well, big club, I guess. And he just screams out in pain, "Oh, bitch!
Yep.
Oh!" What would you like to do? with the
Bonus
rest of
action
your turn?
hide.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that bonus action hide.
26.
Well, there is one roll you can do well. Actually, you're doing good this
This is-
session so far. This is
I was-
weird.
I was gonna say this is probably the best that I've played.
This is beyond science.
Yeah. From 0 to hero. Razmi, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. She is going to. Oh, I could probably feel like the cantrips are working very well. We'll go ahead and we'll do another firebolt. This time at I feel we're picking on two. I feel kind of bad.
Focus fire.
You're gonna kill him, but you feel bad for picking on him?
Yes.
I value your emotions, just not your life.
Let's do it. Okay, cool. Do. 21.
21. That'll hit.
And that really 5. That can't be right.
5.
Fire damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2d10. It's
Didn't roll
Pretty rough.
great. It's fine though.
It's fickle.
so after that 41 or 31. Oh yeah, that's what it was. 31. That 5 points of damage that hits him. He's like, "Ugh." Ooh. No, it's done. Alrighty.
Burn your hand on the stove.
So the one who actually hasn't been hit that much, it's his turn, and he just looks at his friend and he's like, he looks around him at you, Laurel. Stop. We're just looking for food.
Oh.
You let him live. We not eat you.
Okay. Hey. Like I'm just kinda like, oh, well then I'm just kinda like starting to kinda relax my shoulders a little bit. I assume everybody is hearing this.
So it looks like he kind of like trumps up a little bit to be adjacent to his friend, and then just kind of holds his great club out to the side, but just kind of like eyes you with his one eye. And so his friend, on his turn, has one hand over his eye, and he's just kind of like peeking through his fingers with the crossbow bolt sticking through him. And he's like, I hurt real bad. I want to go home. Oh,
Okay, yeah, everyone hold fire, hold fire.
I don't like you.
That's tracks, that's fair. Everyone hold fire. Oh well.
He starts crying. He's like,
Oh, don't cry. Don't cry.
I just wanted food.
No,
I try so hard.
no.
And come
You
so
don't-
far.
Don't cry. Please don't cry.
You don't know what it's like.
No, we don't. We're sorry. Please don't cry. Oh, please don't
Oh,
cry.
boy.
It's gonna be okay.
This took a turn.
I can't see well.
No, you can't. You can't.
Everything's red.
It is red. We're
Oh.
oh goodness. Okay, all right. Don't worry. I can make it
Oh.
better. I can make it better. Don't worry.
You promise?
Yes, I can make it better. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm looking at everyone else and have like a yikes face, like yeesh.
You
we
see
still
his
in
friend
initiative?
standing behind him, kind of relax his club. He's like, "Get your shit together."
Okay, all right. I can make it better. Can you bend down? Just bend down, please.
He like drops his club, put one hand on his knee, and he like kind of releases his eye, and you can see blood just starts pouring out from where the bolt is, and he's like, I don't see anything.
I know.
It
Okay.
hurts.
Okay. Well, first I've gotta remove it. I gotta remove it before
Hold
I can make it better. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
here, bite down on your club.
Oh, can you hand it back to me?
Yes, of course. So like I give
Okay.
it back, and I'm like, okay, bite down on it. Now this is gonna hurt. Okay.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Oh, honey. All right. And I'm going. I'm going to pull the arrow out on 3. Okay.
Oh.
1, 2,
I don't know when 3.
3, and I yank it out.
You just hear this.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. It's fine. And then I immediately cast Lay on Hands.
So,
I immediately cast Lay on Hands.
it's like a tingle.
I know.
Good tingle.
Yes.
Did all of this happen in 6 seconds?
I think
So
it's
we're
just
dropping combat.
we're dropping combat. They don't want to fight no more.
Yeah. Okay. I give him. I give him 15. Does the eye look like it's starting to kind of clear up?
It starts healing a little bit. It's not profusely sprouting blood anymore.
Okay. All right.
We just wanted food.
Okay. All right.
We thought boar was big butt.
No. This isn't edible. I'm like looking back at everyone else. I think we made a very poor misjudgment.
Can we eat one of you?
No. We can't do that.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. We have something.
Seltra will pull out. He takes out 2 of the 2 berries from the bag of berries.
Ooh.
Eat these.
Oh, thank you.
They
He like
make
takes them. They're like the fucking tip of his pinky. He's like, oh, oddly satisfying.
Yeah, we're sorry. We didn't. That was our fault.
I'm sorry too.
Oh yes, we've been having a really rough times when we're traveling. What's your names?
My name is Gib. His name is Gob.
Gib and Gob. Okay, my name is Laurel.
Hello, Lar.
L.
Oh.
There we go. I love these two. Please don't have anything bad happen. And these are my traveling companions.
Oh.
As I gesture to them. I don't know if they want to introduce themselves. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, don't be rude, you all. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Seltra.
Saura.
Yes.
My name is Smith.
Smith.
I'm staying in the cart.
Yeah, Mavari's in the cart too.
I'm looking at them. I'm not gonna bother. It's fine. Yes. So Razzie's also in the cart. Yes, he is blue.
I would not recommend touch.
Yes, don't touch.
Hurt.
Yes, don't touch hers.
Oh no.
Yes. So you two are oh, okay, small words. You two live on this mountain?
We had family. They left. We no leave cause we like home.
Why did your family leave?
Big. They come through. Kill people who hunt us. Hero. Things come through, kill hero. So we free to roam.
Oh. So a hero was killed? What
Uh-huh.
big thing came through? here?
Many. They make noises in common dark. They have black blood. I try eat one. He gross.
Right. Okay. Yes, we've dealt with them too. Do
Did
they
you eat?
uh-huh. Yes and no. Um yes and no. But I'm curious, do they still come through at night?
No. They stay away. Other bigger creatures come out and start eating if they find themselves.
Oh, like what?
Gib looks at Gob. I don't know.
I've never seen them.
Big. Oh, yeah. Big.
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 That's all. That's all you can give me. Just big.
Many head.
Oh, big, many heads,
Uh-huh.
big teeth.
Oh, yeah. Big teeth. Bite us. Arr, arr, arr.
Big claws.
Yes, big claws. Slash.
Okay. What about do they big wings?
Hmm. No. No big wings.
No big wings.
No.
Okay. Do you know where they come where their home is? Where is their lair, their home?
Top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain. And it comes
Uh-huh.
down at night?
Only when there's creatures.
Oh. Do you count? Do we count?
Me hide.
Right.
We
Okay.
don't stay out after night.
Okay. So don't stay out after night, or else the many-headed, big fang, big clawed thing will come and eat us.
Well, yeah, all things come out at night. That's why we smart. We hunt during day.
Yeah. And there are animals on this mountain?
Not no more. We found this one already dead.
Gotcha. Okay. Give me just a second. Let me talk with my friends.
He turns around to Gob. How long a second? I don't know. Start counting. 7.
Okay, we have time.
7.
We're like, okay, guys, we have time.
7.
Like, I sort of like huddle in, and I poke my head through like the sheet to where like everyone else is inside. Like, did you guys hear that?
Loud and
About
clear.
About the monster that comes down from the top of the mountain.
Yes. That's
There's a
not
flying
me.
beast, yes.
No, it's not a flying beast. It's a crawling one. But either way, the multi-head's the thing that kind of disconcerts me. I don't know anything about the monsters that are in this world. So I feel like I'm a little worried, a little more out of my element than I realized. What do we? I don't know. What do we do? Do we try to maybe bunk with these two overnight?
That doesn't make sense. We have the rod.
Yeah, I guess we do. We do, don't we? I forgot. It's been a minute since we've used it. Okay. All right. Okay, we just have to remember. Also, we need to keep up with the cycles of the moon. I feel like we're getting close. Okay. All right. That sounds good. Do we have anything in here that's edible? And I sort of like just hop in the cart and I start rummaging around for anything like,
I have one more handful of berries.
No, I want to give them. We need those just in case.
Well,
just
I
wanna
already
give 'em-
gave them two. I already gave each of them one handful. So
I know, but there's got to be something around here.
I
We
thought
never
we got
received that
food
meat.
from what's her name?
yes, we did. We got the food from Wendy. That's not her
Winifred.
name. Winifred.
Winifred.
There we go.
Winifred. Yeah, Winnie.
Oh wait.
Miss Winifred, Miss Winnie. All right, cool. I'm gonna take just a pound of the rations, and 2 pounds, 1 pound for each of them, and I'm gonna hop out with 2 pounds of rations. It'll be like, hey, give Gob,
7.
give,
Oh, has it been a second?
yeah.
Oh,
Here, and I'm going to gift the rations. Here, this
thank
food.
you.
Yes, we're sorry. We didn't know. Yeah.
My eye has a hole.
Yeah.
That'll heal in time.
It'll heal in time.
How long time?
Give it a few days.
Oh, I'ma be dead before dead. Me not live that long.
Oh, you'll live.
How long do
A
y'all
few
live?
days.
You'll live.
Okay.
Do you know what do you know what a day is?
Uh-huh.
What's a
More
day?
than day.
What?
A
What?
day is as long as a day, but shorter than the day.
Oh, giving up.
Have you seen
Okay.
Many Moons?
Your box speak.
Yes.
It speaks sometimes.
It shot me in the eye. It hurt bad.
Yeah, it's a mean old box.
You call it bitch box.
No. But there's no need to be rude to the box.
It shot me in the eye.
Yes,
It hurt.
it was defending itself. You
Bavaria's
did.
gonna let out the loudest sigh and step out the box.
Look, it's
Oh,
another
oh,
friend.
Gib
It's
takes off
another.
running.
Okay.
What?
Gob
What do you
goes,
know?
creature of night, creature of night.
No, she's not. It's fine. Look, it's okay,
They
guys.
not
Just
fine, they eat you.
no, she won't. Take your look, guys. We're sorry, but we really appreciate the warning. Take your rations, go and be safe, okay?
He like carefully reaches forward for it. He takes it.
And
That thing dangerous. At least this one wear clothes.
okay.
I mean, yeah, she does.
Yes,
He kind of
she
like
wears.
looks like kind of using Lorella as a shield between him and Mavari. He's like, wear your wing.
I don't have wings. I have a tail.
I knew it. Devil of the night. Devil of the night.
Do you want
She's-
your eyeball fixed?
No, that was Gib. Gob
Yeah.
have eyeball.
Mm.
If he comes back, she can maybe fix the eye.
Gib! No! Gib! Okay. He like comes slowly walking back, keeping Mavari.
How
Creature.
tall are these creatures?
Around 8
I think
feet
they're
tall.
like 7, yeah, 7 or 8 feet tall.
Very, very hefty. You take control of these people.
No,
The other one do.
I don't need to control people to get them to do what I want.
Oh,
What that mean?
It's okay.
Okay.
Do you want your eye fixed?
I love I fix. Please.
All right. If he leans down, Mavari will cast Cure Wounds onto him.
Oh, that feels so good.
Feels like ice.
Thank you. We
11 points.
Like
Healing.
icy hot patch.
that feels good. AF.
Okay. Can we leave
Wait.
now? And she gets back into the cart.
That creature of the night or no?
No creature of the night.
Creature of the night to have wagon also.
I mean, wait, they have the wagon?
They have a wagon?
Yeah, have little miniature human.
Miniature human?
Uh-huh.
Do the wagons look like this?
No, they were open.
Okay.
They have creatures, but one like her walking beside it. He look at us. They no attack though. Miniature humans cry hee hee hee.
Huh.
Wait, he looks
wait.
like me?
Uh-huh.
What color is he?
Hold on while me thinks in memory bank. He is red. Cause I
Red.
know colors.
That's good. That's good. Question. You said they
Oh.
had many people as in the amount or many people as in they were small.
They small.
There were a lot of them?
Uh-huh.
Were they being locked up or were they just walking with them or
They in cart. They ride.
you said they were crying?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what a child is?
No.
Children?
Oh. No.
Tiny micro humans?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, which way did they go?
Oh. He just points north. They
North.
went that away.
That's where we're going, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank
We are
God.
going north, so.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank God. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Fantastic. Well, no, that's not fantastic, but the fact that we know the information is good. You two have been absolutely wonderful.
No, you make I better.
Well,
You
that-
and evil.
no, she's not evil. Well, it was the least that we could do. Her name is Mavari.
Mama.
Yes.
Yes. Look.
Kind of looks at the box. Thank you, Mav.
Mavari, he's saying thank you.
Mav.
It's fine. It's close enough.
It's fine. It's fine. It's great. It's close enough. Okay. Look, we have to go because what you told us is really important. Like, it's super important and it needs to be taken care of as soon as possible. So,
Few days.
Few days?
Uh-huh.
Wait, do you know where they were going?
No.
Okay.
They no tell us. We no ask.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. We need to go. But it's been an absolute pleasure again. Sorry for the eye and the attacking you thing. That's in our bad. Yeah, that's in our bad. We could have used our words, so we're sorry.
A little bit of a capital oopsie on our part.
Yeah, most definitely. But stay out of trouble. Try not to eat those rations all at once now.
No, we eat next people that come through.
Oh, well.
I mean, I would suggest you try not to do that either, but, I can't really tell you how to live your life.
Yeah, just try
Oh.
and refrain. Try to stick to more wildlife, but
They are dead.
well,
I mean, you found that one, and I'll point to the dead boy.
yeah,
It
Huh?
grows.
yeah. Maybe try asking.
Actually, I'm gonna walk over to it and see if I can tell how long it's been dead.
Roll a nature check or survival or investigation. You know what? Roll your strong suit. Seltra.
Investigation. Nature is okay, but I will try investigation. Oh, gosh darn it.
Oh, oops.
You can do it. Oh,
25.
shit.
Ooh, nice.
25. Yes. So you're looking at this boar, and you can actually see a little bit of something. It has been dead for over a day, but also, there's magic to it. It is not a naturally born boar. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there's just something about it that's not natural. Something has a little bit of magic tinkering to it.
It's on this mountain.
Let's see. I will. Hey, Gib and Gob, you want to sit still for a second? I'm gonna check something out. And I am going to sit down, pull out my little notebook. Yeah, you just sit there and count to a second, guys. I'm gonna pull out my notebook and I'm going to ritual cast Identify to see if I can tell what kind of magic. Is it Identify or is it Detect Magic that I need to do? Blah blah blah.
Detect Magic will tell you what kind of magic it is. Identify, I don't know.
Okay, no, it's Detect Magic then that I want to do. I believe.
Alrighty.
Yeah, for the duration, if you sense any magic, you learn what kind of magic. Yeah, you learn if it bears magic, you learn what kind of magic it is. So yeah, ritual cast Detect Magic.
Alright, so Detect Magic, you can see that it actually has a conjuration element to it.
Teltra knows nothing about this place, so he wouldn't even be able to ask if this boar came from here. Does it look like it has any of the same, like similar features as the ones that we fought on the mountains all those moons ago, or is this like a different kind of boar?
This one looks a little bit more healthy. Well, I mean, not now because it's dead, but it looks fuller, tougher, more muscles, better looking fur, in a better condition. Its tusks are damn near perfect. It seems in peak shape for a boar.
And can I see what killed it, or like what looks like it may have killed it?
I'll roll over your investigation check that you had. It was what, a 25? Yeah.
It was 25.
There's actually no points of injury for a weapon of any kind. You don't see any physical signs of what killed it.
It just looks like it dropped dead.
Yeah, just looks like it's dead.
Feltra will pull out a knife, or he'll go up to. I think I gave my knife to Mavari. Hey, Mavari, I need to borrow that knife I let you have.
I just hand him back the knife.
And then I will go over and I will try and dissect this boar and see if I can see what killed it.
Gib actually stops you. Dinner.
I mean, I'm not gonna like take it from you. I just want to see I just want to find out what killed it.
You spoil meat if open. You no hunt?
No, actually, I fish.
Oh. What that?
You don't know what a fish is?
No.
Fair enough. And Seltra will put the knife back. All right, fine. I won't cut it open.
Okay.
Just be careful, cause I don't know what killed it, so it might have died from something on the inside. And Seltra like points to his insides. So.
Oh no! Your inside kill boar.
Yeah, no, its inside might have killed it.
Huh?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. It'll be. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
Just be careful when you cook it.
Okay. When you hunt, You take more back before cut. It tastes fresh.
Okay. Thank you.
Kind of like crooked smiles. Hey.
All right.
I
think
love them so much.
I think we got all we can get out of these two.
I
We should-
agree.
Yeah, we should probably get going.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, well, it has been an absolute delight. We're going to get back on the road again. Stay safe. Try to reason with people a little more before deciding to eat them, and you all have a fantastic rest of the morning.
Is there any chance they might know where we are going?
No.
Oh. Oh, I sincerely doubt that.
Thought I would ask.
Gib.
What?
Me Gib.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
They said that there's some demons with a cart that went north. We asked them which that went north. We asked them if they knew where, and they didn't even know what a town was. Well, Lorel asked them.
Yeah, they are a wealth of information, but why
Not
is the lake as
specific.
shallow as a puddle?
I like puddle.
As do I. And I actually do. That's not a lie. I actually do really love puddles. They're very delightful to step in. Maybe even partaking in splashing. But we're not talking about the delight of puddles. We're talking about the fact that there might be some children that are in trouble. So we really have to go.
Okay.
All right. Maybe we'll meet again, and I hope we do.
He kind of like puts his very large, fatty hand on your shoulder. It's very, very hot and warm. So you can imagine that Mabari's ice felt pretty good. And he kind of like looks you from eye to eyes. Me miss you.
Aw. Well, I'm gonna miss you guys too, but maybe we'll meet again.
Can we eat the other?
Other?
What?
He kind of like nods towards Seltra.
No. No eating of us. I gave you rations.
I thought I'd ask.
All right. Like I
Okay.
said, you have that berry that's gonna last them a while, yeah?
It's supposed to fill you up for 8 hours.
Okay, so that's gonna last, that's gonna tide you over, and then when you get full
Uh-huh.
again, you eat those rations, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're
No,
welcome.
no problem. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Let's get in the car. Let's go.
All right, and I will get in the cart, and I'll have LFD flash 3 green lights, and so the cart will start moving again.
Ding. Ding. All right. So the NASCAR lights go off, and you guys start moving. I actually forgot about something that I was supposed to do at the top of this episode, and I got excited because you have no idea what I have in store, but I do, and it's great. So I want to talk about for a little bit things I miss. A long time ago, in a land far away, when you created your character, let's say Paladin, it had 3 main stats. Charisma or wisdom? Nope, it was wisdom. Wisdom, strength, constitution. And you basically, every time you leveled, you would roll percentile dice. And whenever it got to 100, that stat would gain a point. You would roll percentile dice for strength, constitution, and wisdom. And that is how you increase your stats. Like, there was no every 4 levels, you get a stat bonus or anything like that. So I thought that was great. And I love it very much. And I need a way to reward you guys without overpowering you by giving you magic items. So every time you guys, I'm going to go with fix a situation. For instance, saving a shit ton of people from a cave full of demons. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to pick 3 stats though, because I don't need that kind of players in my life. I don't want straight 20s throughout this party. That will not help. So, if you would all please, Seltra, Karist, it'll eventually get in there. Seltra, Karist, Laurel, Mavari, and Niskita, pick one stat. You can pick your main stat, cap it out at 20, and then pick another one if you would like. And that is going to be the stats that we roll these percentile dice for. And this will be kind of a way for you guys to get something without getting too much too fast. And if you roll a 100, you automatically get a stat boost, which sucks for me, but good for you.
Okay. I'll let me see. Would you like us to just like tell you or just message
I
you?
mean, no, go ahead and say it. It's okay if everybody knows. So go ahead and say it, and then if you would like, you can go ahead and roll right now for it. And this will be
Okay.
for saving the people from the cave.
Okay. So I think I want. You said we get to pick 2 stats. I'm just trying to.
Just one.
Okay, just one.
Yeah, one stat, and then when that one gets to 20, you can start over with a different one.
Gotcha. I would like to do my strength then.
Alrighty.
And you said just roll a percentile?
Roll a percentile.
Alrighty.
The goal is to get to 100.
Ooh, okay. Oh, 3.
Like 03?
No, like 3. Yeah, like 3. Just
Brittany, I have been there. Is the worst feeling in the world.
it's fine. It's fine. Hey, it's something new that we're starting. It's fine. I am not mad at all. All right. So I will just mark it down as a 3. I don't know what it does. I assume that it's good.
Yeah. I actually went. What was my record? I think 8 levels without changing a stat, and everybody was like, "Todd, it's fine," and I was like, "You don't know that." So, what about Seltra? Are we going with Dex?
My dex is already 18. I'll go with I think I'll go with let's go with Constitution since it's at 15.
Fair.
I got an 18 because life hates me too.
That's all right. It's all right. So there's plenty of little side quests and shit like that y'all can do. So it'll get there quickly. Harris, you got anything yet? What do you want to do?
I figure between strength and wisdom. I'll probably do wisdom just because that's all my spell save DCs.
Alrighty. You want to go ahead and get it started with a percentile roll?
Do better than us.
Oh.
How? What's happening?
Wow.
4 out of 100.
Oh.
Let's see if anyone can turn this bad luck train around.
I heard that small voice in the background. Hey, Mavari.
Hi.
What stat would you like to pick?
I'm gonna go charisma so I can get it to 20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's roll some die. No. See, dice sounds better, but die is correct, so I have issues.
54.
There we go. There we go.
54. There it is. All right. So Mavari's doing good. The rest of y'all need to seek help. No. Oh, here we go. Niskita.
Hello. I'm gonna go with Dex.
Mm-hmm. Max out that main stat, bruh.
71.
This is some of that clean horse shit.
All right. So, we have Seltra with Con, Karis with Wisdom, Laurel with Strength, Mavari with Charisma, Niskita with Dex, and Niskita 71 to lead. But that could change very quickly. So, cross your fingers, hope, and let's go. Alright, so you guys continue down this mountain. You get another way through the day. Now, I am going to try to do this faster next time, but who would like to roll for the 2/3 of the way through the day to see what happens as you get to the base of this mountain and you start making your way across kind of this dry landscape towards more of the wetlands to the north, where a river resides. Okay, let's see what you got, girl.
Another D100.
Yes, please. I don't know why I said it like that.
60.
A 60. All right. So you guys get to this river area with no problem, but it is starting to get a little bit of dusk. You can see the sun's going down a wee bit as you get to this river. It's not a long, well, I mean, it is a long ass river, but it's not a very wide river. It's only about 20 feet wide. It doesn't get very deep. The cart would be about a foot in the water, but I don't think that would be really a problem unless something was in the water. Which brings us to the last third of the day. Who would like to roll to see what is in this water, if anything?
I'll do it.
Okay. Karis will do it.
Yes.
Why won't it ever copy this damn command?
13.
13. Oh. Yeah.
That's why I rolled. I knew this would happen.
Hooray!
Oh.
Yes. So, as you get into this water, you're kind of looking at it, you're like, man, this water is kind of fucking dark, bro.
No.
I
Bro?
think there's something in the water. And with that, let's see who's happening here. You know what? Miranda.
Mm.
You know what? Niskita, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Would Niskita please roll a 1d3?
1d3.
Mm-hmm.
2.
A 2, you say?
Indeed.
All right. So, perfect. As Niskita is looking out of the window in this, you see kind of the shadow of your dreams, this grim reaper looking figure with the 2 curved short swords, and it kind of like is looking around, and then it seems to look directly at you, and you're staring at it trying to see if it's actually there or if it's something that you're just kind of seeing in your mind's eye. And then that is when you feel the boat rock, and you see a mound of dirt under the water kind of come up and move to the side, like watching an anthill be built in fast succession and, you know, like fast forwarding through time.
Uh-oh.
And you see some kind of like creature that looks human, but it's missing flesh and a lot of parts of it start coming out of this little hill. I am gonna put you guys down, and I won't put the cart down unless everybody stays in the cart again, because that is the only reason that people are going to attack the cart is if you stay in it when shit goes down.
Fair.
And also I didn't save its token.
That's also fine.
Did it work? It worked. Yeah, it mostly worked. Okay, so we're gonna do that. If you guys would please roll initiative and then tell me what that number is.
Beautiful
That's
lighting.
lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you like that? It's getting
Yeah.
dusk, and you're going across this little river, and you see 3 of these. Well, I'm sorry, you saw 1. Well, fuck it. Okay, you see 3 starting to
Yeah.
climb up out of these mounds under the water itself. But your initiatives, what did you get?
I got 11.
Celtra with an 11. The same thing as last time.
Oh, go ahead. Go. Well, I got an 18, and I'm rolling for res.
Ooh, Laurel. She
Yeah,
ain't fucking
all
around this time. All right, Niskita.
18 as well.
I'm just gonna assume Niskita has a higher initiative bonus. Razmi.
22 again.
Gee. Mavari.
23.
Got that. Karist.
Also 18.
Also 18. All right. Boof. Which one of y'all suck more at Dex? Let's see
I
here.
do.
Yeah.
That's my
Is it-
question.
I don't know. Karist, what? We never talk about your Dex. What is it?
Is it 16 or 17? My dex is a 16.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you do. All right. So that'll put it everybody there with a Niskita, and then a Karis, and then a Laurel, because you all like that number for whatever reason. Mavari, what is your dexterity?
+3.
Ooh. Hey, you want to roll a d20 with me real quick?
Sure.
Just for fun, just for no reason.
Yeah.
Nope, never mind.
14.
I got a 4.
Yeah.
All right, so since we're going with Niskita, the first one to come up out of the ground comes up in front of the Niskita, and then another one comes up. Ooh, his token's a bit big. No, it's just the way it is, bucket. The other one comes up kind of behind the cart, also kind of the same ant hill type situation, and then another one comes up on the other side of the cart. And again, you can see they actually the token is correct. They do have masks on that kind of resemble like a screaming man, but they're coming up out of this like anthill mound with weapons in their hand. You see, one has a short sword, one of them has like a scimitar, and the other one has a short sword. But they are coming up out of the ground. You can see flesh kind of dangling off of them. You see parts of bone, and you hear this like whisper of anger that echoes all around you as they start coming out, like a constant whispering. Like Niskita, you're looking at it, and as you start seeing him come out, you can hear like this Sabon. And we go into initiative. Mavari, it is your turn. You can see this because it's not that subtle. What would you like to do?
Okay. Are there enough windows for me to see all of them?
I believe there's 3. Wait, how many windows were there? I forgot.
There were 3 on each side.
What about the back?
The back is a closed door, so no.
You can see 2.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to cast Bane on 1 and 2.
Ooh, that sucks. All right.
Yeah.
Charisma saving throw?
Yes.
All right. You know, they're not terrible at it. I'm sorry, I was reading his stuff because I don't usually do it, and then I'm like, oh, that sucks. What the fuck? You know, just to save you time, he is immune to anything to sense his emotions. So don't even try insight checking him. It's actually kind of strange, but it's fine. All right. The first one gets a 21. Number 2 gets a 9.
All right. Number 2 fails.
This feels really familiar.
Where have I seen this before? Alright, that ends my turn.
All right. After that, it is number 1. So number 1, he actually looks straight at you, Niskita, and you kind of hear this whisper in your ear. Going to die. And then he's kind of gonna duck out of the way of the window.
That's what she said.
Basically trying to hide from your view. He's going to where the fuck do you go? Do you have stealth? You do. But it's not very good. Okay. You see him like go down and then like put his back against the cart, but his mask is sticking up so that you can still see where he's at. But he's like, I can't see you, therefore you can't see me.
Okay.
It's one of those things. Yeah, that was so bad. It was such a shitty roll. This poor guy. All right. The next in the initiative is Razmi. Razmi, what would you like to do?
She's gonna. This is another weird one. Wait, Razmi is. She's in the cart. I guess she's just kind of okay. I don't know what side she's on. So is she like on our side or one side? 2 side or 1 side?
Yeah, you can just pick one if you want. It doesn't really.
We'll
matter
do
to me.
okay. We'll do 2 since she's
All
just
right.
sitting right there. We will cast Firebolt. Kid, because he's terrified of magic spell.
Alrighty.
Okay,
So
all right.
go ahead and firebolt away.
All right, let's do this. Oh, yeah, no, that's correct. Okay. That's a 27.
Oh shit, yeah. That'll do.
Okay, there we go. That's much better. That's an 18 fire damage.
Ow. Okay, yeah. 18 points of fire damage. You got it.
And then that is it.
All right, and it looks like it did all go through. So that's good news.
Okay.
After Razmi, the one she shot is actually going to go. He climbs up out of this ant pile type dirt, grabs his short sword, takes 2 hands on it, and then just looks at Razmi as he swings. And again, you just hear all these whispers all around you all as he swings against this cart. Which, by the way, Darren, you might want to, or Soldier might want to do mend. After...
Yeah, well, I was gonna fix it when we took a rest.
You should probably just do it between combats, because accidents happen. But it does have a hella AC. So let's see if he can even fucking hit it. That is a 17. Nope. Does it get 2? Yeah, it does. Oh, and then a 22. Oh, I mean, let's see. I
22
closed
hits.
him. Does he have any damage immunities? I think he is immune
No.
to this. Really?
Wait, depends on what you mean. It's immune to poison and psychic.
All right. So it takes 7 points of slashing? Yeah, it's a sword.
All right.
Wait, why does it say piercing?
Because swords do piercing damage for whatever reason.
Okay, whatever. It does 7 points of piercing damage as it slashes at it. Because that's interesting. Anyway, so after that, it is not his turn anymore. It is Niskita's turn. Niskita, this thing saw you and then hid from you so stealthily.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to be like, "What the hell are you doing? What is going on?" But also at the same time, I'm gonna try to like see if I, out of the corner of my eye, see that shadowy figure thing. But I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna stab him, but I'm gonna use a fainting attack so I can get advantage. Because fun fact, I have that maneuver.
Manwever. How you pronounce that?
Okay, thank you. Appreciate
All
it.
right, so we haven't talked about it. What do you do for your fainting attack?
Okay, so you expend 1 superiority die and use a bonus action on your turn to add that total to the damage roll and gain advantage on your next attack roll against a chosen creature within 5 feet this turn. So that is what I'm doing.
Sweet.
24.
Yeah, that'll do.
Hooray! So that's gonna be. So that is gonna be and I'm assuming I get sneak attack as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have an ally within 5 feet, technically, so it's alright.
I do. So okay, so superiority dies. Oh, add a 1 to that, so it's gonna be that, and then that, and then that. Okay, so it's gonna be 17 total damage, and I hit with the sword, so that's gonna be, what was it? Poison? 1d10 poison.
Let me save you the trouble. As you hit him with this sword, and you strike into him, you see the black kind of ooze that usually goes through the veins of creatures. It hits him as you swing through this window, which, now that I think about it, it's the last time we're going to do that, because that doesn't make any sense.
That's fair.
Now that I've said that out loud, I'm like, wait a second. This isn't right. So as you swing against him, it doesn't seem to take hold. Like, you see a slight cut in him, but it almost seems like you're hitting an ash-covered log. Like, his skin just flakes away and kind of like floats away in the breeze as he just turns and looks up at you. We come for you.
Uh-oh. Well, that was my turn. That's all I could do.
Alrighty. It was a good turn. You did some
It
damage.
was a good turn. Yeah, I did.
Karist, what do you want to do?
So we're in an enclosed chamber with from these things, right?
Yes, you were inside the cart. Nobody's gotten out, so they're probably all gonna attack the cart.
And it's a bad idea for me to get out in water. So
Mm.
Karis will cast Moonbeam at base level.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the spell slot. Could I please have number 2 make a Constitution saving throw?
Number 2 to make a Constitution save throw. You know what? You can, sir. That's a 22.
Okay, well, take 6 points of radiant damage.
6 points. All right. It burned very much. Alrighty, what else would you like to do, sir?
That is a lot of what I can do as a druid, so that's fine.
All right.
No one's that hurt yet.
Okay, so after that, Laurel, you're inside this cart. You saw Niskita swing through a window. For whatever reason, you saw Mavari cast a spell as she looked out both windows. You heard clanking on the left side of the cart. And you see Karis casting spells out the right side of the cart. A flash of moon, you could say.
Did I hear Kita talking to number 1?
I don't think she actually talked to it.
Okay, alrighty. Okay then. Curious what these things are, so I'm going to actually for my action. I'm going to use my eyes and do my divine sense for this action to see if I can see if these things fall under fiend or undead.
All right, and if something is behind complete cover, you get nothing, right?
Well, I'm looking out the window. I'm looking at it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
All right.
Why?
So you do your divine sense, and you sense behind and in front of you 2 undead.
Ah, okay. All right. Fantastic. Then I'm going to use my movement to get out of the cart.
So as you get out there, you actually see there is a third one, but because he was behind the closed door, which free action open door, unless there's a keypad. Celtra?
Oh no, there's not. You can just open.
Okay, thank God, like Laura would know how to use it.
That would've been funny. You're stuck inside. Safety is a bitch. Now, so as you open the door and you step out, you actually do see a third one that you're kind of face to face with on your way to number 2, and he's just kind of looking at you like you can hear the whispers as you start looking at him, and the whispers get more intense and louder in your head as you're looking at him.
I don't like that. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to. You know what? Let's just see. I'm going to cast Divine Favor, and it gives
You've done that, right? Yeah.
once I think. It gives me just an extra D4 to my radiant damage on a hit. Lasts for 1 minute. It is concentration, which is why I said we'll just see how this goes.
I'm sure you'll be fine. You have a shit ton of AC.
Indeed, I do, but you know. All right, that's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Celtra, what would you like to do? The back door is open. You see the third one that's out back. It has 2 scimitars in its hands, and you already know about the one that Niskita definitely swing through the window at. A little bit of regret there. And then
I
the
don't
one
tempt it at all.
Karis, moonbeamed, and then Razmi shot her little firebolt. Pew, pew.
Belcher will do an awesome kung fu flip out the back of the cart. He won't. He'll just walk around Laurel. Oh.
He's dexterous. You never know.
And then I'll take 2 swings at this boy and yell at him, quit hitting my car.
All right. Same thing as you get out there, you hear these whispers getting louder as you look more towards him and get closer. And you see the mask with the mouth open, the red eyes, the eyes narrowed, but looks like there's nothing inside, just darkness.
I rip out your brain. All right. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit, yes, sir.
I'm guessing a 12 does not. And then
No.
let's see, 1d6 plus 1d6 plus 5. And I'm guessing from that description with the Kita, wow, straight fives. From that description with Kita, they are immune to poison.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Kind of as you're looking at them, because you look at things slightly differently. You look at it from more of a study perspective rather than just I'm gonna kill it. So you can see that it doesn't look like it has moving veins. So that's the poison you think would be ineffective.
Alrighty, I will have LFD scamper around from the front of the cart to beside me, and he will go ahead and let's give this a shot. See if you can redeem yourself. You blast it
do
in the
it.
face with force damage. I believe that's a +7. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Jonas Vin. +7. Okay.
Where are you, Christmas?
15.
Where are you?
Jesus, it's a 15.
A 15 will hit.
Okay.
LFD has done the unthinkable. He's actually hit somebody.
Well, let's
Times
see
the
if it
change.
matters.
D.
Oh, sorry. 1d8 plus 3, not 4. 7 damage. Force damage.
Get out of there. Yes. You said what now?
It's 7 force damage.
I have accidentally put the token of the cart in a file with a bad guy, so
Oops.
Oh.
well, that's fun.
What we like
7.
to call an oopsie poopsie. Yes.
You got it. Way to go, LFD. All right, so he is pretty hurt already. You can see his skin flaking off, like I said to her, with like an ash or like an ashed over log, to where when you hit, it looks like it flakes off and kind of like dusts in the wind, and kind of floats off like embers to a fire. All right. But after that, it is actually number 3's turn. So you did more damage than Morel. Actually, she didn't do anything yet.
Nope, not
He
yet.
just kind of like turns towards you, and you think he's looking at you in the eyes, but he has no pupils. You see no eyeballs, just this mask, and you hear the ring in your head, as he just starts swinging at you, and you hear amongst the whispers this kind of. Saltra does a 22 hit.
That indeed does.
You should shield.
Okay, I will shield.
Okay, it doesn't hit.
Let's boost to a 23.
Let's see. What's this damage if you hadn't? Oh, it's actually really, dude. So shitty.
Wait, no. Instead, I will use LFD's reaction to have him roll with disadvantage before I waste a spell.
Oh, yeah, okay. So 22 and then natural 20. So
now
22. All right. Oh, that's fun. All right. Second swing is a 16, so neither of those hit. He could barely hit you. Natural 20 and a 19 is the only way he'll be able to hit you with your shield up. But he does do some hella undead damage if he hits, so we don't want that. So after his turn, he just kind of glowers at you through this mask as Mavari does something that annoys me.
You made a glower.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I know I did that.
I can't really see anyone other than number 1 because he's right out that window. Now, we just spoke about swinging a sword out the window. Are we still able to cast spells from the cart?
You can cast spells through the window because it's like saying something and pointing, but swinging a sword through the window, as I said it, I realized how dumb that is. So that happened once out of a miraculous angle.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I could still cast spells because I'm going to cast. Closest he to me? 5 feet? I guess it really doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Can he make a dexterity saving throw for Sacred Flame?
Oh, he can, young lady. He can. Which one is this?
Number 2, I think? Number 1.
Ooh,
No.
Okay.
Should have
Nope.
gone for number 2. Fuck.
Well,
Number 1.
I mean, okay. So number 1 got a 21.
That passes. Yeah, that definitely passes.
Okay. That's why I was asking, because if he had to roll that d4, could have sucked.
I don't think it would have helped him.
All right. After that, I'm sorry. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So number 1, unable to get through the window with his sword, because for whatever reason there was a patch and it no longer works. He runs around the cart, gets behind Laurel, and swings down at her with his 2 short swords. As he comes down with a 15 and a 13.
Nope.
All right, so you just hear these whispers all around you as you can feel him behind you, and then you hear the clink on your armor as he does not make purchase on your skin.
Indeed.
Alrighty, next in the initiative order is Erasmi.
Alrighty. She is going to wait. Magic missile, does it need like a specific range, or can I just cast it?
As long as you can, actually, you don't even have to see. I don't think. No,
Okay.
yeah, you do have to see. So as long as you can see them, it hits automatically.
Okay, cool. Well, then I would like to cast Magic Missile. I am not for the people at home. I don't play casters at all. So, that was 19 damage for Magic Missile.
19. Oof. And that is not resisted by anything ever. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Which one was that again?
It was number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so number 2 takes 19 points of damage. That one is looking pretty hurt. Well, they're all looking a little bit hurt, but that one just took a shit ton of damage. Alrighty. So is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that is it.
Alright, so it is number 2's turn. But unfortunately, he does not have spells. So like his compadre, he's going to run to... Yeah, I mean... LFD did attack number 3. He's going to attack LFD. He runs up behind LFD. Luckily, he's got Bane on him. So we're going to roll a hit. Ooh, that is a 12 to hit. I'm going to do the Bane.
That does not hit LFD.
Okay. Second hit is a 16. That's minus MD4. That's a 4. Alright, so that is a 12 to hit again.
That is a 12 to hit, which does not hit. I closed my character sheet like a fool. But no, it does not hit.
Alright. Alright, so you see this thing come up behind LFD. You hear these whispers are loud in your head with all 3 of them right here, and it's getting kind of dark around you, like a mist is rolling through, but it seems to be in your mind only. Like if you look down, you see clearly, but when you look up and towards him or towards them, it seems like your eyesight grows darker with all these whispers in your head. As he swings at LFD, fucks off and misses, and it is Niskita's turn.
Okay, am I able to get out of the cart, or are there too many people in the doorway?
Tuck and roll, lady, tuck and roll. You
I'm
can
gonna-
get through, but it will cost you 5, 10, 15, 20. You'll be able to get basically behind the rail and have 5 more feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go behind Laurel, and I'm going to swing at 1 with the sword. Maybe. No. Yes.
No.
Maybe so. We'll see. 27 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
And
Let's
you get
do this.
sneak.
And I do get sneak. So 3 piercing. I'm not going to bother with the poison. 11 sneak. 5, 10. And then I'm going to use the Whales of the Grave and do some
Wait.
whisper damage.
Did you
as
add
well.
your dex to that sword swing?
Oh, I didn't. Add 5
I feel
to
like
that
1 was a bit low. Okay. So let's do the damage one more time. I'm sorry, I lost track. So 2 plus dex is
Oh, it would be 7.
7. Oh shit.
7
okay.
total. Yeah, 7 total.
So
on that one.
18 total with sneak attack. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Whales of the Grave 2, 3. So 5 necrotic. Yes.
Wait, is it really necrotic?
I think so. Hold on, let me double check.
Yeah, check that for me real quick.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I don't think it's gonna do anything now that I say that.
Hmm.
Oh well.
So as you Whales of the Grave, this creature looks at you, and you, Niskita, see something that other people don't, but
Ooh.
you don't know about it. You see eyes, you see pupils, and it just looks at you, and where everybody else just hears kind of like this mass of whispering inside their head and their vision grows dark, you see visions of places you might have been. Like in the background, kind of in your peripheral, you feel like you see somebody you know, maybe a close friend or an old home you had. But then when you actually like turn your eyes, it's just the forest and river around you. And you just hear these whispers, and you can hear like one clearly say, "Come home," but in like this raspy whisper in your head.
Shit. Okay.
But your Whale of the Grave seems to have no effect.
Okay. Good to know now, though.
Harris. Oh, I'm sorry. Niskita, is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm going to, just because of where I am, I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and then go. Whoop. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, what is whoop?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna take a step back.
All
That is-
right.
Whenever you hear me say whoop, that's take one step back.
Let's see here. Next in the initiative order is Karis. Karis, do you want to shine bright like a diamond?
Not this time, but my least favorite thing about Moonbeam is that it requires someone to take the Constitution saving throw at the start of their turn, not at the start of my turn, like every other thing that I have.
Oh, so he was supposed to do that already.
Yes.
We can go ahead and do it. It's fine.
Sure.
It was number 2, right?
Yes.
All right. So Constitution saving throw 22. However, minus 1d4 is a 20 total.
Yeah, it's not going to make it down to a 14, so
Oh.
takes 7 points of radiant damage.
7. Ooh, this guy has the least amount of health. So, like chopping a log, you can see pieces of his skin and bone are missing as this moonbeam burns him up.
And then I would like to hold my action so that if he dies, if number 2 dies, I move it to number 3.
All right. Isn't it a bonus action to move it? Oh, no, that's right. Never mind. We finally realized it was an action. That's
Yes.
Alrighty. So holding the action of a groovy move.
A groovy movie.
Well, I will admit he was like one of these two, and then he moved up to LFD to attack. I think he was here. So if you want, he already took the damage for when he started his turn, but then when he moved to LFD, he was no longer in it. So at the start of his next turn, the moonbeam will not be there. I don't know if that changed what you want to do.
Wait, sorry. Repeat that, please.
So when he started his turn before, where he took the moonbeam damage, he was actually here. Then he moved up to LFD to attack him.
Oh, okay. So then I would, well, he started his turn there, so he would need to take the action anyways. So I would then take my current action to move it back to him.
Okay, so you put it on top of number 2. Yeah, doing it retroactively kind of mixed it up a little bit, but we're caught up.
We're back on track.
It still would have applied regardless.
Yeah. So next in the initiative order, Seltra. It's weird seeing you down there.
Seltra is going to go ahead. I mean, I have not been rolling well for my initiative. Seltra is going to go ahead and take a couple of swings against old boy. Old boy, not with that though. Try it again. That was an 11.
Ooh, no sir, an 11 unfortunately will not hit.
It's a 15 though.
A 5. Good. No, unfortunately, a 15 does not hit.
Oh well, with that, I have nothing else I can do except, I will I'm gonna have LFD use the help action for me next turn, and that's about it. Which I should have done at the beginning, but I didn't because I'm a fool. All right.
Alrighty. So you feel like that swing was super close to his AC though. Like he skimmed by.
Clicked off his stupid mask.
That'll get you. So number 3, taking his scimitars. I'm sorry, scimitars. Fuck. I mean, everybody's whipping his ass.
Makes a horse whinny.
You know what? Let's split it up. 1's on the road, 2's on LFD. Seltra, I'm gonna leave number 3 on you.
Alright.
He's gonna take a couple of swings.
Did my turn get skipped?
Yes, it did. Before he goes, Laurel jumps in, powerful and a champion. Do something.
I'm going to swing on 3. Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 16 total damage.
Remind me, I'm sorry, one more time. Which one?
I'm swinging at number 3.
Okay, so 16 points to number 3.
Mhm.
You are splitting these hit points right down. Like, just all of them are getting chipped away slowly. Focus.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to my second attack. I'm going to go for number 1. So
What? But I just said focus fire. What? No.
mm,
You're doing the opposite of what I just. Okay. So number 1.
because Keena's back there.
Hmm.
I'm by myself. I have one on the front and one on the back.
So Laurel is fighting.
I'll
two
focus
fronts.
fire. I'll focus fire.
So there's a lot of combats where we'll have multiple enemies and they'll all have chunks of hit points just slowly going down, but then one person in the party's getting their ass whooped because the demons or whatever is actually working together. And I'm sitting here like, people, what are y'all doing? But play Laurel however you want to play her. Damn what I say, do what you want.
I don't know. You threw a big fat bit. Now I really do want to. Now I really want to attack.
It's hurt y'all before in the past to split damage.
It all hurts. That's a 25.
So do you want to hit number 3 or number?
I'll hit number 3.
The other one.
I'll hit
All
number 3.
So that does hit.
Okay. Plus 4. Okay, excellent. That's 21 points total damage.
This fella is chipped away so much that his pieces of his like self are actually falling apart, and you can see him floating away like ashes in the wind. He just no longer has a jaw. Part of his arm is missing. Like his ribs are just showing and kind of flaking away. He does not look like he will be here long. Now after that, number 3 is gonna go. I'm sorry, unless something else you would like to.
No, that's it.
Okay. So this guy whispers all around you, barely able to swing this sword, is going to make one more attempt at Laurel. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. He's attacking Seltra. Oh, this ain't going to happen. Your shield is still up, right?
No, my turn passed.
Oh, 23.
23 hits. 23 would hit with shield too.
Oh, LFD?
Yeah, let's go. Reaction. Deflect.
All right, 20 total.
20. I mean, I can cast another shield. Why not? Oh,
I mean-
bloop.
All right, so it doesn't hit. And then an 8.
That one hits though. I can't. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, he went low below the belt and you just didn't see it coming. All right, so after that, this guy's just useless. Mavari, what do you want to do?
I'm going to. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna drop Bane, and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move myself just a tad, just to make sure that everyone is in the bubble. So, this is a spell Mavari has casted before, and you see the moths come out, but they're not the normal large moths that attack. They look black, and then they form together, and like you see like a ghostly wisp fly out the cart from her, and she's shocked. Like any emotion you've never seen on Mavari's face, there was an actual expression just now.
Mavari shooketh.
Outside the cart, Laurel's and Seltra and Niskita will see a ghostly demon-like creature that looks both solid and almost like smoke, standing at like 9 feet tall, wisping around with solid claws attacking these things.
That is so fucking cool.
That's creepy.
Now remind me what we do with this, because it's been a while.
They're going to, on each of their turns, they'll have to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they'll take full damage. On a half a save, or if they make a successful save, they'll take half damage.
You just might want to start assuming that they're going to take full damage.
Yeah.
It's not great. However, they're acrobatic as fuck.
That doesn't help me.
Well,
Doesn't help them either.
it helped them with that sacred flame.
It did. It did.
All right, that's fine. All right. So, unless there's something else you would like to do, number 1 is gonna do. He's gonna attack Laurel.
Should he make that wisdom saving throw first?
Yeah.
I was suddenly overwhelmed with a dislike for you. I almost missed this feeling. That's a 13. And that was a high roll.
That's a fail.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, lady.
That's 3d8
Oh, son of a bitch.
of radiant damage.
I'm so stupid. So I read their stat blocks and fucking forgot about something that I'm gonna do now. So Mavari, how much damage did you do?
16 points of radiant damage.
Fuck you. All right. That's a lot, dude. Number 1.
I know I wrote max on one.
Luckily, he has the most hit points out of everybody. Unluckily, it's not really going to help him because that's a lot. All right. He no longer has the most. So, let me reread this one more time to see if it includes him. All right. Okay. So he is going to attack Laurel. Number 1 takes 2 swings at Laurel. And Laurel, you can see as he's hit by this like creature, you see a flash of the golden mask as the ashes from his body kind of flake off. But he has like a renewed strength as he strikes at you with a 19.
No.
And then a 13.
No.
Alrighty. So splish splash taking a bath. Rasmi, is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. I've been staring at these spells. I'm just kind of like, You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Second first save is the first. I'm gonna do another firebolt. Wait, no. Can she look out that far? DM?
Well, which one?
For number 2.
Sure. We haven't actually gotten into specifics of where the windows are, so we're just kind of like theater of the minding the windows, so it's fine.
Okay. All right. Cool.
She can peek around a window.
Okay. Excellent. Then I will do firebolt then.
Also,
okay then.
I do encourage you to explore the spells. One of the purposes of controlling NPCs and the reason I wanted to cycle her through people is so people could kind of try different classes, and her and maybe other NPCs throughout the campaign will be a way for y'all to do that. Like if you had taken over, what was her face, Winifred, and brought her along with you, then you'd be passing around either Razmi or Winifred during the fight, and it'd be like, you know what, I want to try the barbarian, and then that would give you a chance to do that. So if you are like, I don't know what this does, sounds fun, fucking do it. It's all right.
Okay, all right. Well, if that's what you want, then I'm more than willing to experiment and have a little bit of fun with it.
Fireball the back of the wagon. Boom.
Oh.
No, not that. I am very curious. Agonzar's Scorcher sounds absolutely malicious, and I'm very
Ag-
curious what that does.
Ignignok Scorcher.
Yeah, so let me. Well, you put it there.
Look, I don't say these words. I just type them out. All right. If
Yeah,
I
oh,
actually
wow.
had to say the stuff, I would just not. So, a line of roaring flame. I love that by itself. 30 feet long, 5 feet wide, emanates from you in a direction of you. Oh, in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then, let's see if I can actually. No, I don't want to hit LFD. Yeah, no. Well, it's a line. We'll do that. I don't want to accidentally hit LFD.
All right.
All right.
So,
So,
you want to do the Scorcher out the window?
yes.
Seltra, you know what? Not Seltra. I want to talk to Darren.
What's up?
Darren, I want your opinion. A line of fire
I
emanating
didn't
from
mean
the
it.
caster. Do you think the cart should take a bit of damage?
Which direction is she shooting it from?
From
Ow.
herself out the window towards number 2.
I mean, if she's pointing her hand out the window, I would say no. If she's just like shooting it from like, if she's leaning back and trying to angle it out the window, I would unfortunately say maybe. But if she sticks her hand out the window, then no.
But
Well,
yeah,
the
I'm
wording
trying.
is a line of roaring flame emanates from you. So,
Oh.
I don't know. It could be like a Care Bear stare.
Oh my god!
Oh no. Not a Care Bear stare.
So, I want to leave this up to fate.
Okay.
Steven,
Okay.
roll a 1d anything. Even, it's a hand. Odd, it's from the chest. You gotta say it with your chest.
He shoots a booby ray. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That is even.
Okay, so it's a hand. Does not damage the cart.
Okay.
Why would you roll that?
What did
You
you
can roll whatever you want. So for our audience at home, I rolled a 1d 13,468.
So, really stack the odds. All right. So then, fantastic. So make a dex saving throw, please, and I will go ahead and roll. I'll roll that sweet damage.
So he is dexterous. However, he has to minus 1d. Oh, no, wait. Bane
Oh,
dropped.
she
huh?
dropped it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, hope for the best. Here we go. Oh, I gotta stop talking shit. That's a 7.
Yeah, no, he definitely fails that. Okay, excellent. So he takes 14 points of fire damage.
Oh, all right. So he has. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. He looks very hurt. And he actually does flake off like ashes because fire. But no, he burns. You burn across him, and he kind of looks like getting hit by a force of wind as this fucking scorching ray just emanates and goes 30 feet out the window, just all across the water and the dirt on this river, and that lights up the night. If there was any bugs, they flee.
Oh no!
You hear grasshopper.
My love. Oh no.
All right. Next in ship order. Number 2. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive.
For how much longer? If you could please make a Constitution saving throw, please.
He
Oh,
may
and a
not-
wisdom one.
Son of a bitch. Not this again. All right.
It's been so long.
Constitution.
Oh,
23 Constitution,
Yeah.
natural 20. And wisdom?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh. Well, this is just weird. That is another natural 20.
Oh.
Dude, I'm not even playing. Look at this shit.
Oh, wow, look at that.
So natural 20, natural 20. I'm just gonna do that.
Half damage.
23, 21. Half damage, he still may not live. Moonbeam, go.
9 points of radiant damage. Yeah, 9 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty, he has that. Spirit Guardian.
Whatever, half of 13. 6.
Alright.
Yeah.
Mavari. He has 3 hit points. 3. I actually was pretty sure he was not going to get a turn. If he had failed either of those, he'd be dead. But he is... Actually, he can't kill LFD. Never mind. LFD is immune to the type of damage he does. His undead damage, as I'm calling it, because you don't know what it is. So that's my way of hiding it.
Undamaged.
Yeah. Well, right now, yeah, because I don't think any of them have hit. 2 swings at LFD with these short swords. That's an 11. That's a natural 20. What the fuck?
Well, if he can't deflect himself, so he's gonna have to eat that. Oh,
All right. Well, on the bright side, he is immune to the damage that does a lot. So all he does is take 8 points of piercing damage as he slashes at him with the sword.
all right. 8 piercing.
I hate this so much. Yes, 8 piercing.
What did you?
Okay. I don't know if it matters, but it's not magical.
I see. It doesn't matter.
All right. After that, it is Niskita.
All right.
Niskita, what do you want to do?
Things. I want to do things. First off, I'm going to reach my hand out towards one, and I'm going to say something in Infernal, and essentially Hexblade's curse it.
Mm-hmm. You haven't done. You've only done that once, right?
Yes, I have.
What does that do again? I know
So
if he
what-
dies, you get hit points back, but that's all.
Yeah, so basically, against the cursed target, I gain +3 to my +3 bonus to my damage rolls, and I score a critical hit on a 19 or 20. And when he dies, I gain 6 HP.
This sounds like something you should do a lot, all the time.
You would think, yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, and then I'm gonna say out loud to where everyone can hear, if this is some kind of sick joke, this is not funny anymore, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on one twice.
More
Alrighty.
like Heldritch Blast. Sorry, go ahead.
I liked it.
Oh, I didn't.
Aaron in the distance.
So 23 on the first strike, 16 on the second.
Woo, yeah, those will hit.
Both of them? Fantastic.
Yes.
So now, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Would it be the +3 to both of them, or would it be +3 to just the one?
Are you talking about for
that?
Hexblade?
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, would it be
Oh, it's each hit.
Yeah, it's every time you hit.
Nope.
perfect? So the first one does 9,
Uh-oh. He's there.
and the second one also does 9.
Oh, he's still alive. Although his skin and bones and everything about him is flaking off as you hear the whispers around you. And he turns to look at you, and you just hear them getting louder in your head. As you hear, you're close to coming with us.
Oh. Oh, that's intriguing. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Well, uh-oh for you.
So, after
maybe.
that, Karist.
So number, what was it? So number 2 is still alive. I'm going to move Moonbeam over to number 3. I actually read a ruling on this.
That's a good way to start a conversation.
And I wanted to get DM's opinion. No, the best way to start a conversation is, hey Steven, just so you know, you're not a bad assistant manager, but regardless,
I think you're great, but
the ruling was for things that start where something starts their turn there. If I move the Moonbeam for like number 3, he wouldn't make a Constitution saving throw now. It would just be at the start of his next turn. Does that? Because how we've been doing is I move it, then they make a Constitution saving throw, and then on the turn they make another one.
so when you initially summon it is when they would take that
Okay.
that damage, but then after that, yeah, it's subsequent turns.
Okay, so moving to number 3, and then
But no, yeah, no, you're right. I'm sorry. It is supposed to be that way. It's only when they take the first turn. The initial damage actually never happens. That sucks. When a creature. Well, that's a bummer, but all right.
Eh.
It still does good. It
Yeah.
just won't have that initial damage, but that's all right.
But yeah, moving to number 3, just that someone else can take, or someone else can take out number 2, because I know I'm going to do a little more than 3 health.
Alrighty. Number 3 is the healthiest. So with your bonus action, is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
Alrighty. So at the end of your turn, Laurel, I won't skip you this time. It's your turn.
All right, excellent. I am going to attack number 3 again. Ooh, that's not great. That's not good. That's a 9.
A 9 to hit, unfortunately, will make it.
Ooh, 24 though?
That'll hit.
Okay, excellent. Okay, 12 damage total.
To number 3, right?
Yep.
He has 3 hit points.
Man,
Darn
we're
it.
really good at not killing.
They really are.
You know what? I want to tell you their hit points right now. I may not ever do this again, but it's hilarious to look at. Number 1, 6 hit points. Number 2, 3 hit points. Number 3, 3 hit points. All of them are on the cusp of death.
This is just like every MOBA I've played. I can bring someone down to like 95 or like 5% of their health, and they'll walk away free.
No, these won't walk away free.
No, because after that, Sotra.
Get it,
All right.
Sasha.
I'm gonna attack 3. I'm beginning to morb. All right, let's
Stop.
Fighting.
All right, 25 to hit number 3.
That'll do.
All right, and number 3 is gonna take plus 1d6, 11 points of damage.
That manages to make it. So you know you're killing anybody you hit here. What? Just describe it theatrically.
Seltra is going to take his scimitar and he's going to just cleave Bad Boy's head off, and it's going to use the force damage to just blast it into the air. And then he's going to combat roll over to 1, and he's going to attack him then. He's going to attack him next.
Alrighty.
Not with that. A 19.
A 19 will hit.
12 damage.
He did. What does that look like?
He's just gonna like spin around and stab him in the little torso region,
Alrighty.
right in the tum
moves
tum area,
through easily, like a knife through butter.
like a hot butter through knife. And that'll be the end. Actually, I will command LFD to blast old boy in the face with his eye lasers. Destroy them with lasers.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, I started blasting.
Uh-huh.
And LFD in keeping it with the brand rolls a natural one.
Wow. Jesus.
He tried.
He tried.
So unfortunately, it doesn't work out, but it was a good try. As number 3 falls apart, and number 1, as your sword is in his chest, he just kind of falls to the ground in these black clumps, like a flaky black clay that seems to be dissolving as it's sitting there. And this helmet, this mask, this golden mask with the open eyes and mouth, just falls, hits your sword, and then clatters to the shallow river shore where you currently are. But after that, it is number 3's turn. He's dead, so he's not gonna do anything. We are back up to Mabari. Mabari, what do you want to do?
Goodness. I'm going to I'm gonna move over to right here. Oh no, can I? We keep asking about windows, but can I see number 2?
Yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna cast.
What you gonna cast?
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Lay of a thruster.
Because I don't want to waste another spell slot.
Where are we?
Watch me miss.
It do be
Uh,
like that sometimes.
22.
No, not with that.
22 will hit. What is your damage?
11 points of damage.
Yeah. No, he also did.
The chilling touch creeps up its thighs.
So is this the first time you've Ray of Frosted? Thrusted?
No.
Is this the first time you've done it?
No, but every time I've used it before, it's always on a creature that has like a defense against it or like a resistance against it. So I always just use the radiant damage spell because it's like, well, these are demons, so.
Alrighty. So after that, he kind of clinks his head to the side as it hits him, and then he just kind of falls apart to the ground. As he dies, and the mask falls separately from him. And that's it. You're out of combat. There's 3 golden masks on the ground. These clumps of flaky or ashy pieces of humans are just kind of breaking apart and either blowing away or sinking back into the ground. And Niskita, as you look at this golden mask on the ground, you hear whispering to you. You hear different voices, ones you recognize, some you don't. And you kind of hear in the back of your head as you see out of your peripheral movement and you look towards one of these trees that are by the riverbank and you see this hooded figure. And in your head, you just kind of hear this very like raspy voice say,
You thought you could get away? No.
I shoot Eldritch Blast towards the figure.
all right, as soon as you shoot, you kind of blink and it's not there anymore. You just kind of shoot your Eldritch Blast towards the tree.
You alright?
Yeah.
You guys all saw that, right?
Did we?
Yeah, do we?
Yeah, did we?
Nobody saw it except for her.
So what?
Sure.
Don't condescend her. So what?
The figure over there. It was also a figure that I saw that before the things.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You saw the visions and you could hear the voices, and I mean, I could always hear voices, but they were not these voices, and
Oh,
I mean,
that doesn't make you sound less crazy at all.
I'm not
Sounds-
crazy, I swear.
Self, just stop.
Okay, fine.
I was hearing like some whispering, but it was nothing very descript.
Nothing that we could make out.
No, nothing that we could make out. Are you? Did you hear something? Are you okay?
So, none of you heard the voices say that people were coming after me?
No.
I've been preparing the spell for a while.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
On what?
Vaguely the area she just pointed to. One creature, object, or magical effect within range. DM rolling, can this be targeted?
No. What? Because of the nature of what's going on, I can't really tell you because it'll give away a little bit of what's going on. But if you would like to cast it in the area that the creature was standing, and try to dispel whatever's going on over there, you can do that.
Dispel Magic, 3rd level. Any spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
All right, so you cast it and you coat this area where she said she saw something, and nothing happens.
For each spell of 4th level or higher, the target makes an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Oh wait, it's just 3rd level, so never mind. Oh wait, confused. Oh,
No, if it's 3rd level or lower, it automatically ends. If it's higher, then
I
the
need to make a
caster has to
spell
make a check. Yeah, but I'm
So-
going to. Go ahead. Sorry.
also DM, do I need to make a check?
No, it
Okay.
coats the area and it doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay.
I would
Is
like
it-
to examine one of these masks if possible.
There appears to be no illusions. I do not see what you speak of.
I'm telling you, there's something there.
I'll go look, but I don't think. I mean, you know what? Let me be a little bit more open-minded, and I'll go over where she pointed and kind of like investigate.
I'll go with it. I'll go with you, Seltra.
All right.
So roll whatever you would like to roll as I tell her about this mask. So the mask is golden. The mouth is agape, open, wide open. The eyes are open. You can see that there are holes for eyes, so you're not really sure why you couldn't see, or I'm sorry, everybody else wouldn't be able to see why they couldn't see the eyes. You, Mosquito, were able to see the eyes, so you don't have that issue, but you're the only one who were able to actually see their eyes. But it seems to be a very shiny and reflecting gold that you can clearly see your reflection in.
Do I recognize this mask by any chance?
It seems familiar, but you can't really place it.
Right, okay.
And what did y'all get?
I got a 17.
I got a 21.
In what?
Investigation.
Perception.
Perception and investigation. So investigating the area, you don't really notice anything. You don't see anything. But percepting, it has different results. It could be smelling. It could be looking. It could be doing a lot of different things, including listening. And listening is where you actually do get something. So, Laurel, as you're looking around this area, you get kind of a chill on the back of your neck, and your holy senses start tingling as you hear kind of a light whisper in the wind that just says, A.G. Silos. You've heard that before. Do you remember where?
A.G. Silos?
You heard a name very much like it. You heard A.G. Sander. Do you remember who said that name before?
Hold up with my notes. Notes. Back.
Seltra and Laurel are the only people who know of this creature. They're the only ones that know that it was an effort of Hades, and he was trying to stop you from leaving the underworld. And he had a brother, and his name was A.G. Silos.
Oh.
He was, or is, a general for Hades' army.
Oof.
And we'll look about that next week.
No.